go over here. Oops. Hi, Nona May. Thank you, Nona May and Debbie Bright, for being members. Debbie Brett for 29 months and Nona May for 12 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And hi, Gal B. Hi, Whisper to Me. Kevin Leonard. Let's see here. Pamela Patrick. Larky. Chris Ree. Margot K, Isabel B, how's everybody? So there's still weird stuff going on with the, I want to hope that, okay, my clients are like crazy tonight. They're playing. They're just playing. When you have 5, 6, 8 clients, you know, they're playing. Hi, Sammy Neiman. Oh, how is it in Florida? You guys are supposed to get slammed, right? Going on the Gulf Coast, isn't it? Okay. Hope you're okay, you and everybody else there. Hi, Rubbity Bob. Hi, Flower Girl Phillips. So this Debbie Collier stuff is crazy. We're going to talk about that. There's also another case with a missing teacher where her vehicle was found in New Orleans, and there's surveillance video in New Orleans. So we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about some other weird stuff in the news. I have to get back to getting on the trials. I was trying to watch some things today, but I just had so much going on, so it was a little bit crazy. But I'm going to catch up, and we're going to see what's going on in the Taylor Parker trial, all right? We'll look at that too and get to that. Hi, Captain Lee fan. How are you? And what else are we going to do? And then I'm going to try to do bring the afternoon videos back, because we really need to do that sometime before this evening one. So we'll get back on that too. Tomorrow we're probably going to have a sale. So I don't, we'll see about that. Hi, Janae. Okay. Now. All right, let me get to this. Here. So surveillance video of the missing Houston mom did emerge in New Orleans, and we talked about the car being found in New Orleans. But now the surveillance video. So let's put that there. And my mouse is giving me, I think I need a new mouse. It's giving me big issues. It's being non-responsive. Non-responsive. Okay. Now it's being responsive. It's just lagging. So the 48-year-old Michelle Reynolds is a teacher at Fairview Junior High School in Alvin, Texas. She was reported missing on Thursday. Now her car was discovered in Louisiana, and now surveillance video of her in New Orleans on Friday has surfaced. The video from a New Orleans business is giving updated information about the teacher after her family last saw her in Houston on Thursday. We did get surveillance of her actually parking her car on St. Peter's Street at 12:01 p.m. Friday afternoon, and then kind of what direction she was walking. St. Peter's Street is pretty close to the Mississippi River, explains Tim Miller with Texas EquiSearch. Shortly after receiving word about the new video, Texas EquiSearch put a helicopter in the air, and it searched the banks of the Mississippi and the river itself for any sign of the missing mom. We're flying probably about 20 miles down the river, low flying. We've had a lot of success recovering victims with the helicopter, Tim Miller explains. Michelle Reynolds' husband, Michael Reynolds, said the New Orleans company gave him the surveillance video after his wife's gray Lexus was found near there. The high school teacher is said to be perhaps not in her normal mental state. We know that Michelle was confused. There were some things that were going on, Tim Miller said. And he adds, in the beginning we were wondering, did she get carjacked? What else is happening? Until we got that surveillance video. And yes, she parked her vehicle at 12:01 p.m. She got out of her car by herself, point A to point B. Hopefully she's confused and she's wandering around over there and someone's going to see her and we're going to get her back safe. That's certainly the goal. We hope that and pray that too. Michelle Reynolds' purse with her license, credit cards, and her cell phone was found inside her car. Michael Reynolds says his kids are taking his wife's disappearance extremely hard, and all of them want her back home safely and soon. If you have information about where she might be, contact the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office at 979-864-2392 or the New Orleans Police Investigators 504-821-2222. Prayers for the family. Hope she's okay. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Now, someone in my comment section, and yes, there's a cuckoo clock now, and you'll probably hear that because it goes off twice an hour. Just saying. Thought that this was Debbie Collier and not her daughter. This is her daughter. So, Debbie Collier was an office manager. Her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend say they're now sleeping with all of their doors locked after her mother's untimely death. Andrew Gingrich, who's the daughter's boyfriend, Amanda Bearden, he lives with her. He said on Tuesday morning that they're a little scared themselves after Debbie Collier, 59 years old, was found dead, charred, half naked, in a rural ravine. We sleep with stuff in front of our door and our back door because we don't want to have anything to do with this, Gingrich said. We're a little scared ourselves. We had nothing to do with this, so we're just trying to protect ourselves at this point. He added that Amanda contacted police on September 10th after she reportedly received a Venmo payment from Debbie Collier for $2,385 with a cryptic message attached to that Venmo payment that read, "They're not going to let me go. Love you. There is a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door." Police said that was sent around 3:15 p.m. on September 10th, and the Venmo payment was sent to Amanda Bearden. She reportedly waited several hours before contacting the police. And she said that her mom left everything at home aside from her ID and her debit card, which contradicts what has been seen on security footage at a Family Dollar store, which was the last known sighting of Debbie Collier. The security video, which was released on Monday, showed Debbie Collier walking into a Clayton, Georgia Family Dollar store on September 10th at around 2:55 p.m. She was seen carrying a large black purse, vehicle keys, while wearing a UGA football jersey. Police say she was on the security footage buying, in part, a lighter, a tarp, and a bag. On September 11th, police tracked a rental vehicle that she was using to a wooded area 60 miles away from the family's home in Athens, Georgia. Police scoured the vicinity of the vehicle and found her body and a burned blue tarp in the nearby ravine. She was naked, charred, and deceased. Yes, and she was clutching a tree. Although the case is being treated as a homicide, it's unclear what the cause of death was. The manner of death. And at this time, there's no evidence to suggest or support that there was a kidnapping So far, no arrests have been made, and no one's been named a suspect yet. But the boyfriend is wanting everyone to know that they're very afraid and sleeping with stuff in front of their doors. Yeah, which is strange now. Okay, the next thing we were going to look at is this woman that she looks like, I don't know, they look like actors in some kind of weird show. So there are a couple in Ohio, and they were indicted for their adopted child's 2016 death, and they have 5 other kids who were found severely malnourished and abused. And it's out of Springfield Township, Ohio. So the 2 were arrested on 26 total charges that included endangering children and murder in connection with the 2016 death of one of their 5 children. John Snyder II is 51, and Catherine Snyder is 51. Why didn't I do their names even? They're accused of purposely causing the death of their adopted child, 8-year-old Adam Snyder. He was killed October 5th, 2016, according to the court records from the Hamilton County Court of Common Pleas. The alleged abuse happened when the couple lived on Conrad Drive in Springfield Township. They now live in New York. Gosh, maybe. Which is where they were arrested. Adam died at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, the result of blunt force trauma to the head, according to the Hamilton County Assistant Prosecutor Amy Clausing and the court records. Adam's death occurred within 24 hours of his prior release from the hospital, where he had spent the majority of the day on October 4th, 2019, court documents read. The 8-year-old boy, who the Snyders adopted from China. Oh my gosh. Why does this woman look now? She adopted Snyders from China. Wow, this is crazy. So it's rare to adopt boys from China, but they adopted a boy, and then they killed him. Wow. Suffered the trauma that the Hamilton County coroner said was the cause of death on September 1st, 2016. A little more than 5 months after Adam died, Dr. Gretel Stevens issued a death record that widespread acute bronchopneumonia was a contributing factor in his death. Dr. Stevens determined that the manner of death was a homicide. In 2019 and 2020, John and Catherine filed motions in civil court to overturn Adam's manner of death. The court documents from the civil court hearing states that numerous experts retained by John and Catherine reviewed the medical records and the coroner's report. Those experts said medical and scientific evidence showed Adam died from septicemia, with profound neuropsychiatric illness. Septicemia is the clinical name for blood poisoning by bacteria. Their findings went against that of the Hamilton County Coroner's Office. Both the 2019 and 2020 attempts to change the manner of death were rejected. Adam was one of 5 children adopted by John and Catherine. The couple also had 1 biological child. The Snyders' other 5 children were found severely malnourished and had signs of physical abuse. So let's see here. The children suffered the alleged abuse over the course of nearly 2 years. The earliest documented date is New Year's Eve, 2014, with the last being October 5th, 2016. Once Adam's death record was published in February of 2017, the Hamilton County Department of Jobs and Family Services filed for permanent custody of the surviving 5 children. Well, wait a second. He was one of 5 children. The couple also, their biological child must have been over the age of 18, I guess, because they don't mention That one in the kids. Now that the kids are older and safe, the prosecutor's office said they were able to disclose the details of what happened in Springfield Township 2 years ago. The Snyders were indicted on 4 counts of aggravated murder, 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, and 14 counts of endangering children. Currently, John and Catherine are in custody at the Clinton County, New York jail. A jail official says that the two were in court on Tuesday for an extradition hearing. The couple said they wanted to talk with their attorney before deciding whether or not to fight extradition back to Hamilton County. In New York, defendants have up to 90 days to determine if they want to fight the extradition. John and Catherine are scheduled to appear back in court on October 27th. I want to look into these two. Something about that woman looks eerily familiar here. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellence. We do have to protect our children. Thank you. Okay, let's go and just look into these people for a second. Catherine. What did I say? Okay, hold on a second, because where did my thing just go? Oh my goodness. Okay, here it is. Okay. Catherine Snyder. There we go. Okay, let's go and see if we can get the documents here. Let's see. The indictment of the abuse. So they're wanted. Is this her Facebook page? Let me see one thing here. That is definitely not. So they were up in upstate New York, way upstate New York, in Plattsburgh. A couple found in the city of Plattsburgh were arrested on a pending murder case in Ohio. Local authorities were alerted to the ongoing search of the Snyders and worked with the United States Marshal Service to locate and arrest the pair. 51-year-old parents were arraigned in the Plattsburgh City Court before Judge Timothy Blatchley before being remanded to Clinton County Correctional Facility, pending extradition proceedings in county court in late October. According to Ohio court documents, the Snyders are accused of intentionally causing the October 2016 death of their adopted son. So there was a recent court indictment involving murder and child endangerment. So I wonder how old their other children were in the home, and how, if all of these children were adopted from China, which would be unusual because China has some restrictions in place that it doesn't seem like they would be able to get around. Let me see here. Okay. All right, Catherine. Okay. Murder. All right, let's see. See if we can get something here from these people. For that. I'm very surprised that we're not seeing
Yeah, you gotta go chop.
more. I'm live.
I'm chopping it.
Chop.
You wanna go chop some wood? You wanna go to the store?
The experts say medical and scientific evidence. Okay, so where they get this septicemia? I wonder if they were part of some. Maybe they look familiar because no, it was a girl that died in that case. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I could get any more information about these, but we'll look at the other ones. Then maybe I'll look into that in a little bit later. I don't want to make anyone just sit and wait. Hang on, I just want to say something. Oh, someone became a new member. Welcome, Your Excellence, sir. Welcome to becoming a Deputy Rambler. Thank you for supporting our channel. Okay, so let's go back to... I do want to look into that and see where those other children were adopted from and what was going on. Okay, so now we have... Is this the same guy we spoke about yesterday? Okay, so it's getting to be weird how after Alex Belfield, we're hearing a lot about abusive people on YouTube. Isn't that funny? Well, let's see. Self-proclaimed incel who targeted women, posted videos of his attacks on YouTube, was arrested. And that's in Santa Ana, California. Self-proclaimed incel wanted for multiple attacks against Costa Mesa women and hate crimes over the last few months has been arrested, the Orange County District Attorney's Office announced on Tuesday. So let me get a photo of this guy. And speaking of this, I will have an update on the people that are stalking me and what they're doing and what they're lying about, because I'm going to keep calling them out and documenting their abuse and their lies. Okay, so let's go and get this guy. This is the guy that was arrested. And you know what the good thing is, because even if YouTube is not responding and doing the right thing, the legal system is. And that's wonderful news. Johnny Devin Young, 25, of Anaheim, California, was arrested and charged with 4 counts of assault with great bodily injury and 4 counts of illegal use of tear gas with enhancement for use of a deadly weapon and hate crimes. He was wanted for a series of attacks that he filmed himself and put on his YouTube channel. In the videos, he would approach unsuspecting women, pepper spray them. Costa Mesa police identified him in at least 2 attacks in the city. Young describes himself as an incel, which is short for an involuntary celibate. The Orange County District Attorney's Office described incels as members of an online community of men who exhibit their sexual frustrations by voicing their misogynistic views against women. No one should have to live in fear that they could be indiscriminately attacked and then publicly humiliated on the internet because of their gender, said the Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer. This behavior is disgusting, and the celebration of this behavior by like-minded individuals is completely unacceptable. These charges send a very strong message to that entire community that we will not tolerate violence against women in any form. Young was transported back to the Orange County to Orange County this week after being arrested in San Mateo County, which is near San Francisco and San Jose. He appeared in court on Tuesday. His bail was set at $500,000 and his arraignment was scheduled for October 10th. He faces a maximum of 13 years in state prison if he's convicted on all counts. According to the OC District Attorney's Office, Young also has a prior misdemeanor hate crime conviction in Nevada, but no other details were made available. Okay. Okay, next we have Pennsylvania. Let's see what's going on here. Pennsylvania police are looking for a suspect who was reportedly filmed carjacking a woman and her teen daughter last week. It occurred in Philadelphia on September 19th. The victims were leaving their home when the carjacking suspect emerges and threatens them with a gun. It appears that he was laying in wait, said Captain John Ryan. He rode a bicycle up there. He left the bicycle behind, and we have that. No injuries were reported. The suspect reportedly took the mother's gun and drove off in her Hyundai Santa Fe. Philadelphia Police Inspector Charles Layton said that the woman remotely turned on her car via an app. The vehicle was found and is being dusted for fingerprints. Yikes. Ugh. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, here's more social media. Wow, see, I'm telling you, something is crazy going on. So, someone on TikTok was gunned down after getting a call that told her to go outside. A Mexican TikToker was reportedly shot and killed last week after being lured out of her home. Carla Paradini, 21, got a call before she left her home and was fatally shot. Witnesses said a group of armed assailants were responsible for Pardini's death, which occurred in Sinaloa on September 20th, according to the Mexico Daily Post. Sinaloa prosecutor Sarah Boone Quinores said Paradini was told to go outside in the phone call that preceded her murder. Her body was discovered outside a day after the shooting, and it was described as an ambush. Pardini had more than 90,000 followers on TikTok. It's unclear whether her social media following had anything to do with her murder, as authorities have not revealed the motive. Wow, that's really crazy, huh? So Megan Boswell's trial could be delayed significantly because she wants a new lawyer. A sweet little baby, huh? Oh, I can't. Megan Boswell is currently facing charges in connection with her 1-year-old daughter's death. She requested a new attorney at Friday's court hearing in Sullivan County. Boswell is facing 19 offenses, including felony murder. She's also been charged with aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, tampering with evidence, abuse of a corpse, failure to report a death, and 12 counts of making false reports. Friday's court hearing was held to determine if graphic crime scene photos would be allowed during the trial. Boswell had issues with the photos she has yet to see, as well as witnesses that her new attorney, Brad Sproles, plans to call on during the trial. Sproles, a private attorney, volunteered to represent Boswell after she had conflicts with her previous public defender. Judge Jim Goodwin, however, indicated that he was ready to agree that the lawyer-client relationship has been irretrievably broken, as Megan Boswell suggested. Boswell's former public defender, Andrew Gibbons, said that if the judge ultimately allows Boswell to retain a new lawyer, the murder trial could be significantly delayed. A case like this that has gone on for several years, or what seems like several years, they've got to learn what all the evidence is. They've got to learn who all the different players in this case are, Gibbons said. They're at a serious disadvantage as far as playing catch-up. Special Agent Brian Fraley with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation found Evelyn's deceased body in 2020, and he testified Friday morning that he found the little baby's body in a trash can wrapped in a blanket and aluminum foil. It was my belief the trash can was placed there recently, Fraley said. I observed a leg with a foot attached on top of the trash. It was consistent with an infant of the described age of the missing victim. The forensic pathologist, Dr. Darinka Polchan, testified Friday as well, according to Tennessee Lookout, and explained why photos would be important for the jury to see. Dr. Polchan said the position Evelyn was found in and confirmed the child's death was a homicide and intentional. She added that the child was still alive when placed in the trash bag. The disposal of this child was remarkable, she said. She was sort of compressed in the can in an accordion-like position. There was severe overextension of her head and neck and extreme extension. The blanket was not just haphazardly placed around her body. It was tightly wrapped, so tightly to prevent her from breathing that it left imprints on her skin. Evelyn was reported missing in February 2020, almost 2 months after family members say they have last seen her. And when authorities began to search for the child, Megan Boswell allegedly lied to them over and over. Every time we talk to her, story changes, Sullivan County Sheriff Jack Cassidy previously said. I'm serious when I say every time. On February 18th, 2020, the day that authorities issued an Amber Alert for Megan Boswell reportedly told the DCF worker that Evelyn's father, Ethan Perry, had Evelyn, and that was Megan was planning to pick her up. Well, investigators said that Perry is stationed in Louisiana and actively serving in the military. And he did not have the child. Boswell later said that her mother took the baby to someone in a silver camper in Virginia. I told TBI where to find her in Mendota. My mother took her to a campground in a silver camper, and if they don't go tonight, I'm going to go find her myself, because I've told them, and they're really not taking it seriously. And if they don't go tonight, I will go myself and go get her. It was Boswell's testimony back then. And the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office Captain Andy Seabolt responded to her claim. According to media, Seabolt and Boswell's camper claim was investigated completely. Authorities did not find baby Evelyn. The claim that Megan made, stating that Evelyn was in a camper in Mendota, was investigated completely, Seabolt said. According to Brian Fraley, authorities found the toddler's body in the shed of a property in the 500 block of Muddy Creek Road in Sullivan County in March 2020. The property belongs to Megan Boswell's father, Tommy Boswell Sr. Meanwhile, Boswell continues to maintain innocence, reportedly claiming that Evelyn died after she or a boyfriend rolled over her while sleeping. Now, this was not an accidental asphyxia, said Dr. Polchan on Friday. The manner of death was a homicide. In response to these claims of Megan Boswell's of accidental suffocation, the doctor said the child was too big for that, adding that this was not a child dying in her sleep. The judge decided to allow some of the graphic photos to be shown during the trial, which is scheduled to begin February of 2023, but now it's probably going to be delayed because of the new lawyer. So, what else is new? This is always, it's been going lately. 16-year-old in California, a girl, allegedly carried out a stabbing on Saturday that killed a pregnant woman and her unborn child. Jessie Martinez, 25, was found deceased at her Lodi home, while her 22-year-old boyfriend suffered a non-life-threatening laceration to the head. Police say the stabbing, which was carried out by a teen girl, does not appear to be random and was sparked by some kind of altercation that occurred that evening during a house party at the residence. Martinez was reportedly 4 months pregnant. Her boyfriend is not considered a suspect. Police have not disclosed the relationship between the victims and the suspect, and they stated that there could be more than one suspect. The 16-year-old girl, who has not been publicly identified at this time, was booked into juvenile hall on homicide charges, and it's unclear whether prosecutors will seek to have her charged as an adult. That's just crazy. Okay. Okay, so serial killer, a viral social media post claiming a serial killer is targeting young black girls in the Kansas City area is completely unfounded, said the Kansas City Police Department on Monday. A post on Twitter saying that 4 girls have been killed and 3 went missing has gotten nearly 70,000 retweets, while a video on TikTok, again TikTok, that true crime mecca, received more than 105,000 likes. The video has since been removed by the Kansas City Defender. In a statement, KCPD officer Donna Drake said there is no basis to support this rumor. In the past week, 1 woman has been killed in a homicide in Kansas City, Missouri, according to data tracked by the Star. Loretta Neal was killed on September 20th in the 3500 block of Cypress Avenue. The 67-year-old woman was not an intended target. 2 girls were reported missing. 1 was located safe, police announced Monday morning. The other, Triona Brown, 17, was seen on September 9th near 113th and Lewis Avenue. There was no update on the case as of Monday. If anyone has seen Triona, they are asked to call the police department's juvenile unit, 816-234-5150. Okay, so we did that. We did him yesterday. So now that is basically that. I'm going to just see if I can find out anything about those Ohio parents. And now my mouse is just being so silly. Let me just see something. No, it doesn't want to work at all. Okay.
Slow down. Let's see. I don't know how to share it also.
My mouse isn't working. I think, I don't know if this battery is bad or it's my mouse.
See that? Is that a rechargeable one?
No.
We can go get rechargeable. Don't throw it away, okay?
I'm not going to throw it away because I don't know if it's the battery or my mouse.
I mean, don't throw that one away. I mean, don't throw this one away. It's going to be a rechargeable battery, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
A regular one.
I just want a regular one because I don't know if it's my mouse. If it's my mouse, it's not going to. Hold on a minute, guys, please. So I cannot change my screens. Hope it's not Death of My Mouse by Mod Podge.
Try this. One battery?
Yeah, please.
The death of your mouth. Oh.
It's not working.
Let me see it.
It's not working.
Hang on.
It's been like failing to
It was off.
respond. Failure to respond.
It was off. Oh, it's been messing up here.
Yeah, it's been a failure to respond. It's just right now it's working a little bit, see? But it's working really slow. Okay, be careful what you're pushing. Just pay attention because you're pushing stuff and I'm live.
Fine.
Okay, and
Yeah.
all right, let me see here. All right, now it's working. Okay. All right, it's back on. All right, let me get to where we were. Okay. So we'll go to camp. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. Oh, let's see. I can't believe there's not a lot of information about him when the case is this old. Let me look for the husband as well here. Okay, so here's some more information. The child was not fed for 5 weeks in 2016. Let's see. They have 26 counts. John Snyder is accused of failing to feed the child for 5 weeks from September to October 2016 at the family's Conrad Drive home. Catherine Snyder is accused of causing traumatic head injury to the deceased child, according to the court papers. The couple called 911 and the boy died at the hospital, according to Amy Clausing with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office. Let me put their pictures up here so we know what's going on here. Where are my pictures? Well, okay, forget. I'm not going to worry about that right now. When asked why it took 6 years to charge the Snyders, Clausing said the couple's other children are now grown and provided details of what allegedly happened to their sibling and themselves. They're grown, so crazy. So they're grown. That's very strange. Okay. All of the Snyder's children allegedly showed signs of abuse and had been malnourished. And here we have another stellar parent. Louisville, Kentucky. A Kentucky man will serve 5 years in prison after he admitted to beating and breaking the arms and legs of his 9-day-old son. Let me guess. Brent Bishop, also known as Michael Bishop, was sentenced after he pled guilty to 1 count of second-degree child abuse. Reports say that in April 2021, Bishop called 911 and reported that a newborn's arm had been broken. Officials say the child suffered a broken humerus, a broken left and right radius, a broken right tibia, and a broken left and right femur. One of the nurses who performed an examination reported that the injuries were diagnostic of inflicted physical abuse and reflected an extreme indifference for human life. Wow, this is unbelievable. Investigators searched Bishop's home after getting a search warrant and found cocaine, methamphetamine, Adderall, oxycodone, marijuana, a gun, other drug paraphernalia. Bishop, and it says who is YFF, and Bishop were both arrested on child abuse and drug charges. Oh, the mother, Amanda Yiff. The child abuse charges against Amanda Yiff, the child's mother, were dropped after police found video footage from inside the home that showed that Bishop was alone with the child when he sustained his injuries. Reports say that in the videos, Bishop can be seen lifting the baby by his throat and striking him in the head, and the other shows Bishop drawing smoke from a vape while holding the baby and blowing it in the baby's face. The drug charges against the mother were also dropped after an attorney said the warrant did not permit officers to search for drugs in the home. The attorney said he was happy that justice prevailed and the responsible party was held responsible. Where's the child now? Melissa Thorpe was arrested earlier this month and charged with 1 count of murder in the death of her son, Aaron Thorpe. Columbus Division of Police say they responded to a call on September 12th for a baby that was not breathing. First responders arrived and declared the infant dead on the scene. Authorities say the body was already in a state of decomposition when they arrived. Franklin County Coroner's Office and the Columbus Police homicide detectives were sent to the home. But initially, they could not find the cause of the infant's death. Investigators sent the body to Franklin County Coroner's Office, and an autopsy showed that the infant's death was a homicide. The coroner said that Aaron's skull was crushed through blunt force trauma or by being crushed between 2 objects. Police arrested Thorpe shortly after a warrant was issued and was arraigned on Wednesday morning. Okay, let me go over here. Let's see. What is this? Is this real? Jugging? Hold on a minute. What is jugging? Jugging is among the fastest growing crimes in America. Jugging. Do you know what jugging is? Police in Texas say they're noticing a new crime trend called jugging. Jugging happens mostly at banks, where suspects follow customers back to their homes before robbing them. There have been 82 cases reported this year in Austin, Texas. Police say they're mainly seeing women, the elderly, and those who are petite or small in stature being targeted. An estimated $590,000 has been stolen, according to police. The following are tips to avoid becoming a victim. Let me get these off here. Take notice of anyone that is hanging around in the lobby of the bank or the parking lot that does not appear immediately occupied. Try not to be distracted while in the financial institution. Don't be on your phone, don't have your earbuds in, etc. Notice any vehicles that may follow you out of the parking lot and ensure that you are not being followed before you return to your home. Before leaving the counter, if you're receiving cash, secure it in a different bag other than the small zippered cash bags or envelopes that are utilized by...
Yeah, that'll help.
What?
Nothing.
Why?
Don't put it in, put it in the other days.
Okay, well, this is what they're saying, okay? Such as a briefcase or a purse. Lock your car doors when you get into your vehicle. Do not leave large amounts of money inside your vehicle. If you believe you're being followed from a financial institution for any length of time, please call 911 or drive to the nearest police station or fire EMS station. Speak with security at the bank to see if they can assist you with a large withdrawal or if they have any safety suggestions when withdrawing a significant amount of cash. And I would assume this would also be if someone was going to get something out of a safe deposit box too, right? 5 minutes. Okay. And that's, we got that. Let's see, I think I do want to look at something else. Let's do some questions and answers. Hold on a minute. Okay, here's a question that was sent in. I broke up with my boyfriend. Can I date his bandmate? I broke things off with the man I've been dating for 8 months. He's a wonderful person, but we couldn't make our relationship work. Because of the pandemic, we decided to date exclusively, and that created an illusion of intimacy that never really existed. My conundrum. I am very drawn to a man my ex introduced me to and whom he works with. They're both musicians. I know my interest is reciprocated, but I don't want to damage their friendship or steal my ex's joy in making music with his friend. What should I do? Okay. And is this the guy? Okay, this one says, this is her answer that's most, voted the best. Let's come back to the bro code later. I would rather focus on you. Often when we're in the wrong relationship, what looks right to us from the vantage point of things not working can be off the mark. We tend to overcorrect for the qualities that bothered us, jumping from withholding to smothering, for instance, or vice versa. Now you say you moved too quickly the last time, so slow down. There's no rush here. Take some palate cleansing time on your own before you think about dating again. Get back to the standalone version of you. That's the best position for considering who or what may enhance your life. If you still want to pursue your ex's friend in a few months, talk to him then. He may reciprocate your interest, but not want to jeopardize his work or friendship with your ex, or he may be keen to date. There's no reason to let an 8-month relationship rule your life, but you will be doing everyone a favor, especially yourself, by taking a beat to reset before starting something new. And I just remembered something that I said I was going to talk about, my stalkers. So the other night I was here, I wore a shirt, it said, I shoot people. It had a large camera on it. I told you that on the back it said, this mom is about to snap. And I pulled up my shirt because at that very moment someone said that one of my stalkers was going to make a video and was saying that shirt was a personal threat to them. Let me tell you, that sweatshirt, there's not another one like it because I made it working with a sponsor where she wanted me to design a sweatshirt, make it for myself. So I made it. It says nothing below the camera. So besides the stalking abuse that went on, I think it was Saturday night, this other person, Pink, Lady Luck, will not stop talking about me, will not stop tagging my name, is so triggered by the best community on YouTube that she will never have. So remember that this hashtag, the best community on YouTube, and this community is so triggering to all of these people. They're so triggered by it. But every day they stalk me. Every day they talk about me. Every day they break all rules in the terms of service about what they're doing. They're stalkers, they're harassers, they never stop. Well, she put out false information again today in her community post. That false information incites hate against me. It is slanderous. It's lying about me. And it's wrong. She says, this is my shirt, and posts a picture of a shirt that says, what was I going to say? It says on the bottom, okay, that it says, I shoot people on the top. On the bottom, it has a camera. On the bottom, it says, I also tend to cut their heads off or like to cut their heads off. My shirt doesn't say that. But let me tell you that you're being an imbecile. You're being an imbecile because that is a shirt for photographers. And it's a funny shirt for photographers. It's not a threat to anyone. And you know that. And you know what? Your fake outrage is so apparent. You have fake outrage over a photographer's shirt. Yet, you stalked me, took a picture of my kitchen, put a face over mine to mock and intimidate and harass, put another thumbnail where you disfigure my face, right? Your other thumbnails, you have my face disfigured, my face transformed, but you're worried about a shirt? Are you really serious? Huh. Do you just love to give me fodder for the court? Because you're doing a great job at it. You're doing a great job at it. Because all your lies are evidence of what you're doing and that you're inciting hate. You're stalking me. You're watching me on my live. You're watching my clothing. You're stalking my videos and take a picture of me that you alter and put in your thumbnail. Yeah. Yes. Okay? So stop your fake outrage. Stop tagging me. Leave me alone. Stop stalking me, because this is all going to come back and bite you in the butt. And I don't care at this point that it is, but I care for my family's safety. And for that, I'm going to say stop stalking me. Stop harassing me. Stop watching me. And that goes for all of you. Bitey Cat, your video, not too smart. It shows you're stalking me. It proves with everything else that you're stalking me and harassing me. So that's the update on my stalkers who are keeping going. And hell to the no, we know who you are. We know who all of you are. So not too smart threatening me, right? They're Einsteins. They're a bunch of Einsteins. You know what they do? They issue a threat to me, tag me, which is harassing again, shows up in my mentions that you tag me, but you tag the FBI. Who tags the FBI? This is like David Letterman would have stupid criminals or something. Tags the FBI when they're threatening a person. Wow. You guys are really Einsteins there. Oh, candy from a baby. Candy from a baby. Okay, so let's go back to one of these and see if we can see another one now. Why won't my husband change his will to protect our baby and me? My husband is a fair bit older than I am. Before we met, he didn't expect to get married, so he made a will leaving his house and his entire estate to his sister. The house is now our home, and I'm happy to report that things are going swimmingly. We had a baby last year. I never worried about his will before our daughter was born. But now I'm afraid if something happens to my husband, my daughter and I will be left homeless. I've raised the subject with him a few times, and he agrees that his will should be updated. But it never seems to happen. Obviously, it's a sensitive issue. Any advice? One of the kindest tricks our minds play on us, pretty reliably, is to keep our looming mortality at a polite distance from our daily life. You never hear someone say, for instance, "Why buy these cute boots? We all die in the end." But wills are precisely about our death, so for some people making them is complicated. I would stop asking your husband to revise his will for now. He knows he should do it, even as he drags his feet. You can explore his hesitation, but I would take a different tactic. Tell your husband you want to make reciprocal wills in which you leave everything to him and he leaves everything to you. This may feel less pointed than focusing on only his demise. You need a will too, and this way you can make the appointment with the lawyer. Even better, and I have seen this approach work, you may even stipulate that your daughter is the ultimate beneficiary of your estate and name a guardian for her in the event she is orphaned as a minor. Cheery stuff, right? For you legal eagles, I have skipped over the marital election that lets surviving spouses make claims against estates because having a will and keeping it up to date is the best plan. Okay, here's another one. My cousin's son is getting married. My sister and I were invited to the wedding. Her 2 adult sons were also invited. My adult son was not. My sister and I are close with our cousin, so we don't understand why my son was excluded. I find it hurtful and insulting, so I will not attend the wedding. I also choose not to confront my cousin because I don't want him to invite my son out of guilt. Everyone I have spoken to agrees with me. Your thoughts? I'm glad that everyone agrees with you. That may make my disagreement less troublesome. I never like to hear stories of people feeling hurt or excluded, but your response seems self-defeating. The wedding is not about you or your cousin. You don't even mention the bridal couple, your son's feelings, or who the wedding hosts are. They make the guest list. Instead, you trumpet your decision to keep your grievance to yourself, excluding everyone who agrees with you, and a newspaper. But wouldn't talking to your close cousin be a gentler way to fix an accidental omission or to understand the constraints of the guest list? As stated, your plan spites only you. Here's another one. I noticed that a former coworker posted a creative project on his website. He's passing it off as his work without any other credit. Problem is, I came up with the idea and worked with it on him from start to finish. He was not involved at all. He pitched a vaguely related idea, but the company chose my pitch over his, and I brought it to life. Yet there it is, sitting on his website. Should I speak up or let karma sort things out? Your former colleague is stealing from you by falsely claiming your work as his own. Even if neither of you technically owns the work product made for an employer, don't stand by while somebody rips you off. Write to your former colleague. Try to be a notch friendlier than you normally would to a pickpocket on the subway. This doesn't seem like an honest mistake to me. People know what they created. Tell him you're troubled that he's claiming your work as his own, and ask him to remove it from his website. Warn him that if he doesn't, you will contact his employer about his unethical behavior. My 12-year-old son has been watching Extraordinary Attorney Wu on Netflix. Twice I have walked into his room while he's watching it and noticed that he's tearing up. He's normally a happy kid. Do you think I should be concerned? Because your son is moved by a TV show? Not at all. I watched a few episodes in his honor. It's a warm-hearted legal procedural about a young woman with autism who's learning to make friends and win court cases in a new environment. Courtroom aside, isn't that the crux of middle school? I would encourage his interest. Over dinner, ask him what he thinks of the show and which characters he's rooting for. My boyfriend comes from a wealthy family. Every year, his parents take him and his siblings on an extravagant vacation. As his girlfriend of 6 years, I am invited with the caveat that I pay my own way, but my boyfriend and I are graduate students, so that's unrealistic. I can't even afford to split the costs with my boyfriend, which he's offered to do. These are long trips that are booked in advance, like cruises and tours, so he can't leave early. And they use up most of his vacation time. I don't want to ask him to give up once-in-a-lifetime trips, but I thought I would like to vacation with him occasionally. Any thoughts? You seem to have painted yourself into a corner. You can't afford the lavish trips. Your boyfriend's parents won't pay your way, and you don't want to ask your boyfriend to miss one. Unless you're willing to revisit one of these blanks. Get used to traveling alone. Personally, I think it's reasonable to ask your boyfriend of 6 years to give up one ski vacation with his family to stay with you in a cozy cabin in the Catskills. In truth, it sort of seems crummy that he hasn't suggested this himself, or maybe he has and you didn't want to interfere with his family's plans. Here's the thing, in many relationships from romance to the workplace, we don't always get what we want until we ask for it, so ask. If your boyfriend's unwilling to miss even one family vacation to travel with you, he's telling you something, not great, about your relationship. Or he may agree to skip an occasional family trip, hardly the end of the world. This may even prompt his wealthy parents to cover your costs. I've had a dear friend since high school for 40 years. She doesn't live nearby, so we've kept in touch for the last 15 years. A few years ago, we had a little text argument, and at a certain point, I suspected her husband of texting for her. I let it go. Recently, we were planning a visit. The plans went out the window, and again, her text seemed to be written by someone else. I asked her to call me, but she didn't. I probably listened to too many true crime podcasts, but I'm worried that her husband may have harmed her and is texting from her phone. Is it bananas to ask the police to do a wellness check on her? So you would rather contact the police than make a single voice call to your friend? True, she didn't call you as requested, but you don't seem to have called her either. Weirdly, this new dread of voice calling is not uncommon. I get that digital messaging is smoother than messy talk with real people, but calling the police on a baseless hunch, without even trying to phone your friend first, seems sad. Call her. Ask her about the odd texts. The police can't tell you if your friend hands off the phone to her husband when things get tense with you. Wait on the wellness check until you've made a sincere effort to reach her by phone. Here's hoping the police won't be necessary. I have a young relative, a mother of 2 children under 7, and I offered to fund college savings plans for her children and provided contact information to a trusted firm. I offered to help set up the accounts or set them up myself. 2 months later, she's been too busy to open them. It takes 15 minutes. Why is she uninterested in something of real value to her kids? Generous offer. Like you, I would have set up the accounts lickety-split. And do you know why that is? Because neither of us has 2 little kids who are on summer vacation. In the face of their immediate demands, now, Mommy, a future benefit may have taken a back seat. When the children are back in school, call the mother again and ask for the minimal information you need to open the accounts and put your generous plan into effect. We took care of a friend's poodle over a long weekend, and afterwards, a neighbor who complains endlessly left a note saying the dog barked non-stop for 3 days. She wrote, "Make it stop." But we were there the whole time, except for a few hours during dinners. We're sorry if the dog barked while we were away, but it was quiet when we were home. I object to her aggressive tone. Should I drop this or send a sharp reply? You had me at poodle. You also know better than I do how much you like to have the last word. In my view, you made the barking stop. The dog's gone. And the exaggerated complaint would probably stop me from responding. Still, even a few hours of continuous barking can be really annoying. If you can't bring yourself to apologize, let this one go. My ex-husband and I divorced 18 months ago. I tried to wait until our teenage daughter left for college, but I couldn't. Recently, I decided to try the dating apps and met a nice man online. We texted for a few weeks. He was sweet and good-looking. But when we set a date to meet in person, he didn't show up. That seemed odd, so I wrote to him again. No response. I was disappointed. Then angry when my daughter told me that my ex-husband had created a fake profile and was pretending to be the man that I was talking to the whole time. When I confronted him, he said it was a joke. I'm really upset. What should I do? Oh, I'm sorry this happened to you. And I reject your ex-husband's characterization of the episode as a joke or even a prank. That went too far. He assumed a fake identity with pictures and everything for the sole purpose of deceiving you. Where's the funny bit? Now I don't know anything about your former husband as a person, but his behavior here seems cruel, intended to hurt you and prevent you from moving on with your life a year and a half after your divorce. Personally, I would limit contact with him to co-parenting and don't even argue about the catfishing. That only entangles you further. Be clear with him about your boundaries and don't budge. I'm also concerned about how your teenage daughter experienced her father's behavior. Circle back to her and discuss your intention to date if you haven't done so already. Remind her, too, that online anonymity is no excuse for hurting people. And next time, confirm the identity of online prospects over the phone or on FaceTime before investing any energy into them. My sister-in-law asked me if I wanted to buy their crib. Their youngest child is moving to a bed. When I asked about it, she revealed that the crib was given to them by a friend. But it's worth a lot of money, so she wants to sell it. I declined. It feels icky to me trying to sell a gift, and it's been bothering me. Should I say something? I think you've already done the right thing. You passed an offer that's made you uncomfortable. In your sister-in-law's defense, though, she owns the crib, and she can do with it as she likes. Sell it, donate it, or break it down for firewood. I don't think you should criticize her behavior. Seen through a different lens, it may feel icky to her that you expect her to give you valuable property for nothing. Or she may need the proceeds from the crib to buy her toddler a Hot Wheels. I'd let this go. I was diagnosed with cancer recently and had a catheter inserted in my arm. My son, who is training to be a doctor, has been helpful. Last week, I was at his house. I made a significant contribution to the down payment, and he flushed my catheter as my doctor directed. And after he finished, I got a call from a friend and was chatting in the great room. My son asked me to move so he and his girlfriend could watch a movie. Jokingly, I told my friend, I'm getting kicked out of the house I paid for. My son got very upset and told me to find someone else to help with my catheter. This is a problem. I have a limited support group, and we haven't spoken since then. What should I do? Apologize. We all make bad jokes. And I know you have a lot on your mind now, but your comment to your friend demeaned your son when you should have been thanking him for his help. He didn't kick you out of the house, and you didn't buy it for him. You contributed to a down payment. Why make your son feel small? Another thing worth pointing out, the problem, according to your letter, is not that you hurt your son's feelings, but that you don't have anyone else to flush your catheter. I know you didn't mean to hurt him, so try to be more sensitive, and good luck with your treatment. My spouse and I were invited to a wedding. Actually, I was. The invitation was addressed to Mr. John Doe and guest, but the bridal couple has known my spouse and me only as a couple, and they've been guests in our home many times. My spouse, having been erased from the invitation, views this as a friendship ender. I do not. Thoughts? We all like to be acknowledged, so I get the sting your spouse felt. Absent a pattern of hurtful behavior, though, I urge your spouse to find the high road here. In the scope of wedding plans, this omission seems more like a typo than an erasure. The generous response, if you both can manage it, is to ignore the error. Just add your spouse's name to yours on the response card. Okay. And now, let's see who's here. Hello. Okay, chat. Let's see. Top chat. Why am I still in top chat, not live chat?
Hey, Carolyn, I know I'm not the only one here. I just wanted to wait for somebody else to say something first.
Oh.
Where is everybody?
Sharon. Linda. Here. Hi, Gail.
Hi, guys.
Did you agree with all the answers to those questions?
I didn't agree to all of them, but I mean, I agreed for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You remember which one you didn't agree with?
Not anymore.
Okay.
The in and out, that's it. Just in and out of the brain. That's all it is. I like that color. Is that a gloss or a...
Yeah, it's just really a natural one. I just do it because my lips get chapped in. If they get chapped, then I bite them, and it's not good.
Looks good.
Thanks.
Like it. So what's everybody up to? So quiet all of a sudden when we're live.
People might be sleeping, might be on their sleepy break. Debbie D, are you here? Linda's definitely sleeping. Watch, I'll move her to the waiting room and she'll come flying in again. Watch.
I'm here.
Margot's here. I just heard her laugh.
Debbie Margot, go to bed.
I'll put Debbie D in the waiting room. She'll come flying in. Sharon, are you here? Sharon?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Lark, are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, she's here. Okay, so everybody else is awake. And Linda and Debbie D have not come flying in, so maybe they truly are sleeping.
Gail B is probably awake.
She's awake. She said hello. Yep.
I need to hear from B because I need to know how her appointment went today.
Debbie D, didn't she say that earlier? Hi, Allie. Yes.
Here.
Allie Cattails, where are you? Hi, Captain Lee fan. Batman is sharing a big bottle of popcorn with you. Is he? Oh, a big bag of popcorn, a bottle of popcorn. Yeah, a bottle. Okay.
Deborah says bang some pots, they'll wake up.
Let's see.
Hi, Elias.
I wonder if Allie Cattails ever got to that stuff. Where are you, Allie Cattails? Batman is the dog, right there, Batman. How's your mom doing, Captain Lee? Hopefully okay. And, so again, if you're not a member or a Patreon, then you miss the trip to a really nice store with Janae in South Carolina. You missed going shopping with Nicole and having 2 mishaps happen, which we won't mention. And
To find out.
you missed that. And then it was all ended up okay, but
Everything's rambler resolved.
yes. And then, yeah, you missed, what else did they miss? There was somebody else was driving around. Oh, you missed some walk with Liza. And what else? There was somebody else.
This is stuff today. Like, it's awful days.
Yeah, and then, of course, chatting and
Talking all day. And you know, you can come and go as you please. You don't have to stay there all day, but if we want to. It's that much fun.
And the grandchildren even come to visit today.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, and the pets.
Mm-hmm.
And the pets.
And the clients.
Captain said just wait until the 4th to get her membership back. It's almost the 4th. Like just a week. Just a week.
Oh my gosh, I know. Oh, don't say the end of September because
I said we. That's
I
what
know,
I'm saying.
but I've got to write my check out on this. And let me see here. Consider membership.
Movies and
We the new
Kevin.
Dom. We watched the new Dom on Netflix with Ian Peters, the guy from American Horror Story, and it was pretty big, but it was good. You know, so we did that.
Well, we watch other things. We watch like vintage stuff and whatever. We can watch anything we want.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Boss of our own selves.
Yes, that's only cattails, right?
No, no, it's not.
Well,
No.
Oh, that I'm 30 years old. I watched your hauls when I was pregnant a year ago. So relaxing. I loved it. Can't wait for Christmas hauls. Yeah, I know we're gonna do that too.
Yeah. Oh, so you had your baby? Oh, good. So is it baby's first Christmas? That's fun. And how come I don't see? Okay, hold on. Get this out of the way. There I am, back in live chat. You watched the Preppy Murders today. Is that a new thing, or is that the one with Chambers and Jennifer Levin?
I never heard of it. What is the Preppy Murder?
Really? Back in the 80s in Central Park. Jennifer Levin and Robert Chambers, and
Yeah, he killed her. He was very affluent.
Yeah.
Kid.
They both
Okay.
were, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
But I don't know if
alright.
that's a new documentary or it's something old that she watched. It's new? Really?
There's a new one?
Really, a new one.
I really looking
Brand spanking new there, or just like a couple years old or something?
If there's a new one, I really want to see that. Tammy said she's late.
Hello, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Yeah, I haven't got notifications in like 3 months, 3.5, maybe 4 months now.
Really? 3.5? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin, oh gosh, this is something I'm gonna put
Kevin,
here.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't wait for your Christmas haul, girl. My baby is 19 months. I mean, I watched your hauls when I was pregnant for ASMR. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
Congratulations.
I don't know.
Sam.
My sister had. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it. Was it what network? I mean, what streaming service were you watching it on? Just wondering. For a friend, just wondering.
Yeah. Carol Lucy might be up in a minute. Sometimes she wakes up in the middle of the night. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Do I have an echo? I have an echo?
I don't hear an echo, but somebody saying there's an echo.
I don't either.
No echo here, but an annoying
Oh,
blowfly.
you have a Roku, a blowfly? What's a blowfly?
Big is a buzzy fly.
Oh, buzzy.
I think
I thought
it-
all flies were buzzy.
Yeah. The cat and dog must have let it in.
Oh boy.
Have to blame them.
Okay.
Not that I left the door open for them.
You're alive and well and getting better. Okay, Elias. I don't understand. Little
Move my phone to a better location. This might be better. But I hate holding it, you know?
Deborah's telling Tammy that Nicole's at the Grand Canyon, that's what she's echoing.
Hello! Hey, I'm at the Grand Canyon, guys.
Wow, nice.
It's so nice over here. It's just really red and nice.
Sharon,
I lived in Arizona forever and I never went to the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Yep. Who does that?
Sharon, what are you working on?
I'm
You're not working on anything?
Yes.
Shells? Or shells?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm putting a rim on one right now. I'll show you.
are you? Oh, gift, snow remover, gifted 5 memberships. Who's going to get them? You have to accept your membership. Tammy Flo got one.
Shanley?
Kat's got, my tongue was what got one.
Awesome. Congratulations, everybody.
Tammy Flo got one. Chanley got one. Fiddle DD was gifted one. Mary Warren was gifted one. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations on your memberships.
We give them away a lot over here.
Come join in the fun.
Mm-hmm. Fiddle DD. Fiddle D dum.
He said, okay, bye. I'm hearing all kinds of things.
Who said that?
Tammy. She said it's like echoey.
Oh,
like
I don't
yells
see
out, like I'm in a hole or something.
You know who I'm looking for is the one that used to be CM, and then she changed it to just the C name, but it wasn't Chanley.
Oh, Sammy. She said, will you do the next shows? Did you read that? Wednesday and Thursday?
Will you do
Distract us.
exercise? From your Wednesday and Thursday. Well, we're gonna have an auction tomorrow, so it'll probably, if it's bad weather here, we could start it earlier in the day. I haven't been today. It was I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow. If it's bad weather, we can start it earlier. I am going to go back to doing afternoon shows, so Thursday I definitely will do something in the afternoon too. So that'll be good. Oh, we could have a hurricane marathon and be live
Yeah, but we
those
are
2
here.
days. Yeah.
We're always here, so it wouldn't even be a big deal at all to do that. Like seriously, like a marathon. We're always here, a bunch of us. Congratulations, Snow. Look, 33 months.
You're feeling sick. Oh, that's right. Do you have that thing that you were going to test for? Ugh, gross.
No.
I hope you feel better. She does? She has it?
Wait, do you have it? You have it?
She said she was gonna, I don't know. Do you have it, Snow?
She was starting antibiotics, she said earlier.
She says, yes, please do a hurricane marathon.
I'm so sorry this is happening. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any updates on the hurricane? Like, is it what category it is?
Well,
or
I'll give you,
anything?
yeah, I'll get an update. Hold on. Remember that time we did that big hurricane thing? I was at the lake house and we were doing a big hurricane thing. That must have been during the summer or something. Remember?
Yeah.
Did it through the night. I was at the other house. So it had, gosh, that would have been during the summer.
Or, even without like power on their phones. Like,
Oh, she said it's a different virus. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your, oh, you put the gold trim on there. Very nice.
wait a minute. Can you spotlight it? Why can't I never see
Here,
her
I'll
on
spotlight her. Hold on.
What is that? It's like, it's me, user.
She put it in a shell, and it gives it that
lovely.
3D effect because of the shell being tipped back, but also because the depth in the napkin. Very nice.
Evelyn, that's the napkin that you gave to the ladies, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
napkins. Yeah.
That's lovely.
This one I put yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's the birds. Yeah, very
It
cute.
is beautiful.
You put a yellow rim on it?
Yeah.
Sammy said the storm is a 3 gearing up to be a 4.
Oh,
no.
do you have to evacuate? Oh, that's really nice. That's very nice.
I love that. That is beautiful. Sharon, you're amazing.
Very nice.
I did this, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for.
That's beautiful.
That's nice. Yeah.
And
That is lovely.
I think that,
Who would have guessed this? Remember, like about, I don't know, a year ago or so, you were like, if only they could be fabric when I would show you napkins?
they only this weekend. favorite. I really like this one.
Now you like napkins. Say that?
No, I prefer fabric.
I know, but you still do like napkins.
I love this one.
I know. Yeah, she likes this one. See, that's this one. And this one has a lot of different scenes on it. And it's great. This is a great napkin because you can, I mean, it's a great napkin.
The snowman family,
Yeah, you added to that snowman.
No, would you break?
No. Shells are very durable. Don't you find that?
My heart skipped.
Shells are extremely durable. You can drop your oyster shells. You can drop a lot of shells all over the place. You can bang them together. They're very durable.
You guys can do this on your own.
It's right here. Here's one.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, okay, wait a second. Let me put you on again because I thought you just left us. So, I was like, where are you going? Hold on. I got to put you on the spotlight. Hold on.
Sammy said that her niece and sister-in-law are under a mandatory evacuation.
And where are they located? Oh, the butterfly. Now you're making me want. Now I'm
That's awesome.
Very nice. And what kind of shell is that? Just a what is that? What kind of shell, Clem? What kind? Well, we can't see. You have to turn it around. Oh, snowman. So you're making like the little ornaments. But what was that butterfly in? What kind of shell?
But yeah, she's not evacuating, Charlie. Sammy's family that's supposed to evacuate, they're not evacuating. They're stubborn.
Really? Yeah, that's not good.
You gotta go when they say evacuate.
Yeah, because they say all that stuff like you're gonna come out in a body bag, and we're not gonna come in after you, and if you can stay, you're gonna get it. Yeah.
So they say that.
Manatee County.
I'm coming, Sharon. Hold on, I'm just getting
Oh
some
my
things.
goodness, Sharon! Look at that shell she has.
I'm coming over there. I'll be right there. I'm just.
I'm going to use this one. I have one that I put the clear coat on.
Yeah.
So I can preserve because it's purple inside.
That is an amazing.
That looks like an ear.
No. Oh, it does look like an ear.
Like it has a canal and everything. It's crazy.
No. Put it backwards. No, turn it the other way. Turn it the other way. Yeah, one more little notch. Turn it. One more to the right. One more. And now back up. No, you turn it around. Yeah, back up. With it. Just put your hand close to your face. Closer to your face. There you go.
Is that like a purple quag shell or something like that?
That's a quahog.
Oh, a quahog.
Quahog.
It's a big shell.
But wait a minute. Wait, can I ask you something? Is that an illusion or does that go in? Is that flat in the back? Because it looks like there's a channel.
No, it's totally flat.
Really?
Yes.
It doesn't look like, wait, that's white, but that's so bizarre. So what are you going to do with that? You're going to cover that?
Well, I kind of had this in mind, but I haven't.
But you know what? I want to see something. No. You know what I would do with that shell? That purple is amazing. I would put
I already did one. I covered it in the clear stuff to make the purple come out.
Yeah, because that looks like, oh my gosh, I can see so many things. Now, I really thought that, you don't understand. I thought that was a channel. That has so much dimension. Now I think I see a fence and a lightning storm, and then I see a waterfall.
Yeah, this bit here.
Yeah, I would just like to clear coat that.
Here is like a shell.
Yeah, I'd clear coat.
You know what I would do? Let me see something, Sharon. What's the other side of it look like? Can you turn it around? I would maybe do that side, Sharon, with something, and I would clear coat the front of that because I like to look at that. I'm seeing things in that.
That's beautiful.
I see do you see the waterfall rushing down? I see, oh my gosh.
Everything.
I feel like I'm in a cavern. I feel like I'm in a cavern in there.
Did you see the weird?
Did you see that?
Yes.
What the heck was that? Did you see that, Gail?
Yes.
That shell did something like a flash.
I did.
No, it was pink. What was that?
Okay, How much you want to start that at?
Flashed.
That is
I'm gonna watch
that
that
is a
later.
very interesting shell, Sharon. I would not cover that up. I am
Okay,
seeing
hang on,
all
I'll go
kinds
get
of things.
one.
I would decoupage the back of that.
Okay, let me go get the other one you can send.
Yeah, decoupage the back of that and leave it. That is like amazing. I love it. Don't cover that up. Please don't cover that up.
You're okay, Sammy?
Sammy, I'll be praying. I keep writing in the chat and I forget that I'm alive too. I don't know
I was
why.
heavily
It's been-
suggesting they come to our house and even offered to drive down to get my niece and her dogs, but she is insisting they were okay.
They won't leave the evacuate. They have to evacuate. They're supposed to evacuate, and they're not evacuating. She offered.
You know why? Okay, I'm going to tell you why that happens because
The
it's.
snowman family, the whole family, I
Hold on.
added snowmen to it to make a family.
Hold on a minute. Let me move you into the spotlight, okay?
Hold on, Sharon.
She added to the snowmen to make a bigger family.
This,
She felt them just having one child. She was like, they don't live in China. They can have more than one child, right, Sharon?
That's a multi-generational snowman family there.
No, I think Sharon was like, oh, they don't live in China. They can have more than one child,
They
right?
can have all of them.
Yeah,
That's right.
no rules, boss of their own selves.
Oh my God, Sharon! Don't break that. Please don't.
Let me see that.
Wow.
That's cool.
It looks
But I
even.
really like that other one because there's like a lot of white that looks like
It looks like wind. It
storm.
looks
Yeah.
It's a good thing I put lights on my paint, because you keep falling off the table.
Oh my goodness, Sharon.
That one's kind of cool. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
now it
tornado.
is. Now you could see the white. Yeah, and it looks like a lightning strike maybe in the sky. But
And that is
I would
black.
definitely, if you're going to do the decoupage, I would do it on the back of it. And I would, that's like,
Can you tilt it a little, just a little, like just very slightly
those are
up
you know
closer.
what? Those are calming shells. You could look at
But
that.
turn it light.
Meditation.
It looks like a sonogram, doesn't it?
Yes.
Um,
Whoa! Stop it. That show's tripping me out.
and it has that
You
same.
can do a series of them, like
That looks like a storm.
It has
Yeah,
that
look.
same graduated like little ridgy things in the side like the other one, but yeah, you could see totally different
You can
things.
see my paint strokes, because I only put one layer on. See them
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean,
That's amazing. See, I see the ocean. I almost choked because I was so excited. You guys see the ocean?
yeah,
the
it looks like a
wind, all
wave.
of it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a wave right there. I wouldn't. Those are just. I would just do the other side.
Here's the wings, here's the back of the bird, and here's the bird's head right there.
That's amazing. I really like that chef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it pretty? This is Rhode Island. This is one from Rhode Island.
That's where I go.
I know.
Why don't you get them?
I didn't see one like that. I didn't go to the right beach. I went to Gulf Beach in
Wouldn't that be? I'll have
I
to-
don't know where Warwick.
Well,
No,
oh,
it was not.
and let me make that announce, Sharon. I've got to make that announcement. The beach planning committee. We have right now so much interest in the beach trip. It's looking like we're going to need to get probably additional houses, which is not a problem because we're early enough in the season for next season. Okay, so what we're going to try to ideally do is try to get, narrow it down. Who's going? I'm really going. Get a confirmation. Figure how many. Okay, Sharon keeps doing that. I hate black screens with names. It looks so unprofessional. Let me just.
It's okay.
I know. I just hate it.
See, I just
I know.
But she keeps doing that, and we look like crazy people just having black screens with a name. But anyway, so we're making a list. We're checking it twice. And what we want to do is have the houses as close to each other. So if we can get them all next to each other, we're going to do that. We're also trying to get, since like we've been there before, we know things, we no longer have to bring food and stuff. There is a great supermarket there. I don't know how that was scoped out and thought we had to bring all this stuff in the car. You don't have to. And it has great prices. The prices are great in that supermarket.
I know, but those Cinnabons were so good that Kevin brought.
When you
okay.
kept saying Food Lion when you were down there, I kept you were saying Food Line.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't know what was going on. Like I thought, why are they in a food line?
No, and we are going to have like the restaurant thing that we were going to make the last time, because we have more time now to plan with the restaurant sheet, like what time they open, what days they're closed, because things down there have really weird hours.
A week later.
Right, and what we're going to do is make committees this time. So there's going to be like a restaurant committee, and they're going to be in charge of making the printout for everybody with each restaurant, when they're open, when they're closed, or days off, what, like, they'll put, like, like how they do, like, $2 signs if it's, but $3 signs if it's expensive. Just a whole key. They can do whatever they want, because, but there'll be a restaurant committee, and there's going to be, like, an events committee. So, like, if there's any events going on in there, they'll put that in. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Julie W. They'll do the events.
Somebody to do souvenirs, too.
Yeah, and then like the shops that are closed, and then attractions. Like I know Linda is like all into the Serpentarium, and we're definitely going to go out on that charter boat again. My cousin knows that guy, so hopefully we'll, have a better time, and we'll
Pre-plan.
We walk.
Right, and then we're gonna, see about bike rentals, and then my cousin's gonna be able to help out more because he said we can charter a boat to take our own trips out and get shells in. And depending on if he's in the area at the time, he could also take us out to places. But we're gonna get all that done. So lots of committees, lots of places, and it's looking like it's gonna be a few houses.
Hi, Julie. W, how are you?
And somebody was saying, even though it was reasonable, okay, or like our house came reasonable, that maybe for some people they want it even cheaper. And what we can try to do is see if we can get a like 1 block away from the ocean for one house. And then that would be even cheaper and allow more people to come, because we do have people coming from overseas. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that. And then
Yeah,
they can just,
and they would be able to come at the main house, even if they're like 1 block away. Big deal. They're sleeping there. They can hang out at the main house all day. And if we have 2 or 3 main houses, there's no problem.
Yeah.
Because they would only be sleeping there anyway. And it may end up that, Sharon, it could end up that everybody could vote to say, keep the 1 main house, and they'd rather just get a house across the street because they'll hang out at the main house all day.
Well, they can do that.
Right?
I'm thinking main house. I'm just saying, I've already.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying in the main house too. But, yeah.
Captain, you can go. Of course you can go, Captain. Yes, you can go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Hi, Liza.
We're happy. Come
Yeah.
join us.
Absolutely. You don't even need to ask. Just you can say I am going instead of can I go.
Getting a reasonable alternative isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, we want everybody that wants to come to be able to come, and we will, if we have to, rent 6, 7 houses, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
we know so many people already so thoroughly, you know what I mean? But like if it's somebody new, I don't know, we're just we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Even staying across the street is probably
It'll
save
be-
a couple hundred.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You probably would. It, depending on how big the house is, and yeah, you'd save considerable amount of money doing that.
I'm getting my passports too. I already filled out the initial application, waiting for it.
Absolutely, have passports. You gotta have passports.
Well, it's not just going to be this vacation. We were talking about Rome. Do you remember that, Carolyn? That still might be on the table. You were saying that.
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
go to Rome too. I didn't know that you were planning a trip to Rome, but.
Well, everybody was saying that if Michael decides to go back to like Tuscany, and I would go there, that we would just stay on, and then we could do a Rambler retreat over there from like Tuscany and stuff.
Yeah, because you have that. Your family owns that hotel. You're too.
I can get good I'm sure I can get a really good rate for people there. Yeah,
Yeah.
right on the river. Yeah, that'll be great. So.
It's a possibility, Snow. It's not, I mean, just something to think about. Have your passport anyway, because they're gonna change that. You need a real ID. Remember that? When is that? 2024? You have to have a real ID and a passport or something like that to fly.
You gotta have a passport to get out of the country.
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
yeah,
Even to
definitely.
go to Canada or Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you fly into Canada, Nicole, you need your passport.
Yeah, it wasn't always like that. I remember when I went, that was so long ago. I just aged myself, but we didn't need one.
Yeah.
No, we didn't need them for, my gosh, years.
Yeah. How you
Right.
put it?
And then we've got to start working on those sponsorships, Sharon. We want to get those beach bags for everybody, and we really, we have to. You said you were going to start, and I can start on that committee. We'll have to get other people with us and start gathering contact information and all of that. Get a letter written.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
All right. And we already have some attire in the merch. And what else do we have to get? Maybe what I think I should probably design is maybe some of those new photography shirts, the ones like I designed back, 2011, that I wore that hoodie and I had it from. The I shoot people with the camera. And we could put, but we could change it a little bit. We could put, I shoot people, and then put Ramblers about to snap on the back, and then put another photo.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
I think that's good.
That's
And then when we
cool.
take our group photo, that'll be good too. One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know we could also have the different countries? I shoot people Australian time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say something like, I like to shoot people in Australia.
With the camera.
With the camera.
Right.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good shirt for a photographer. It's
Definitely.
funny, yeah.
Yeah.
It is funny. I love that shirt.
Just wear it to the.
Yeah, I love that shirt.
It is.
Like Kevin, he said, look, but he
Margot, like everybody could get it for whatever country they're in,
Mm-hmm.
I shoot people in the Netherlands. I like to shoot people in the Netherlands, yeah, and with a camera.
Yeah, always.
It's a funny photography shoot. Shoot. But think about that too. It's called a photo shoot also,
I know it.
right?
Yes, it's called a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So is photo shoot bad because it's, you know what I'm saying?
No, my husband used to always say, hey, Gail, I won't be home this afternoon. I'm on a photo shoot.
Right. I got to go shoot some photos,
And
yeah.
he'll say it's going to be longer too because it's got children's and animals in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Photo.
And he goes, don't expect me home anytime soon.
Right. Yeah. And now I can show you some of my shells that I was working on today, Sharon. Can you see? Let me see. I'll spotlight it. So,
Like you giant shells like this one here that's got the scene that looks 3D.
I'm
Oh,
working.
wow.
Oh, we can definitely get them back there, Sharon. I know where they are. We can get tons of those. We're going to go.
Looks like that.
We can get tons of them at the state park beach. Tons. But see, I just did this. I'm going to do a rim on the gold rim on this, but this I'm going to.
You know what we should consider? We should consider whether or not we want to just pay for a day at the state park as in like a campsite.
Yeah, but we can go in every night for free at about 5 o'clock and stay till 8 or 9, and it's light then. And then and then the one day if we want to go in, if we want to walk all the way down to that inlet, but let's find out when the tide is out so we can walk across and get the whelks.
I have a chart that shows the time.
Yeah, so we'll make sure because that lady gave us the wrong information that time, but we're not going to experience that this time.
Look at
No,
those
but-
tide
Yeah.
lines.
Then I did this one today, but I haven't done the rim yet on it, the gold rim,
It's really cute.
and I
like
have it,
that.
right?
Is it a
Okay.
thing?
It's I think they're bluebirds, and then I have this one.
That's a gold.
That's a goldfinch, yes, but I haven't finished it yet. I have to put the rim on that, and then I did this one. Like these, none of these are just these aren't top coated or anything yet. These are just
I
the.
like the Christmas stuff.
I think so, you know, even.
And then I have this
simplified,
one.
but- See, does that need a gold trim though? Does it?
Yeah,
Look
the
at
gold trim really ties it in, but can't you see yourself sitting in that chair
Yeah.
and the water, how it's sparkling?
Probably will.
Yeah,
Will be.
and then if you're more of
I'd be out in that chair every day.
right, yeah.
Captain said if I go, you will never get me out of the ocean. I love swimming in the beautiful water, and
And
I'll
that's
be
the
able to-
lake. That's a lake
Nice.
scene. Nice, right? Yes. Oh well, I'm over
Flag.
there all the
Can I see
time.
that lake again?
Sure.
Carol?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yep.
So you've got the chairs, you've got the flag. That's got so much happening.
I know.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
flag, your chairs, and at the back, is that a caravan at the back?
It's actually over there is a house, like a little cabin.
Oh, it's a house.
Yep.
Oh, camper.
Yeah.
There's so much happening in that one.
And this one,
There's a store.
I've added some glitter. Can you see the glitter on the glitter Mod Podge? See the sparkle?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
adding that.
It won't be here until October 4th.
Your sparkle won't?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
A week away.
Okay, and then I have
How did that white stuff work out for you?
see I put some sparkle on this one, a little bit of sparkle, see, but I have just a little.
That's cute. I've got a
Just a little
purse and a
sparkle.
handbag like that matching.
Carolyn, how did that white paint work out that you bought?
Oh, I didn't try it yet. Do you know that?
Alright.
Oh, the poppies.
And I put some sparkly on it too.
Um,
Poppies, but mine are orange, I think.
that is totally large. I see large with that. That is huge large for sure. That shell.
And then I have this one I forgot. I mean, this is a big rose, and there's some sparkle. I'm gonna put that's
If
one.
I want to get scallops.
And then I have
And one's
Oh,
here.
pretty. Both of them are pretty.
What,
that
you did
one.
all those today?
yeah. I've been I even did some more too, Sharon. Yeah, I've just been. It's addicting to keep doing it. Yeah, and then I finished. You know, like some of them I finished today, and some of them, you know, I did all the rims on some of them, and then I started the new ones, and these are finished
Oh,
now.
look at the pine cones.
But I might put some sparkle on here. I don't know. It might put it looking nice. Yeah.
Just adapt.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's that thick, you know, glossy coat is just so shiny, and it makes them feel so smooth. I like it.
I can see
I've
you.
got to collect some pine cones for the Grandy's school holidays.
Oh, yeah.
These shells.
Yeah,
look
do a heap for them.
They're super smooth inside, and they're very thick shells.
Right.
I have to tell you something. Snow remover made it go.
From Rhode Island, they put like ketchup in them when they have dinner. You'd be surprised.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Snow remover. What?
Put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah. They use them for baking too. They make little shrimp scampies.
I saw it, Nicole.
What is?
All right, Nicole, you go on.
Oh, nobody laughed at my joke. Okay.
But it said, she said, I like finch and chimps.
Oh.
Snow remover, that's so cute.
That's a good joke. I like that.
Especially when you're not feeling well, honey. We praying for you.
Yeah, but now I feel hungry. Oh boy.
Snow remover.
Now Carolyn's hungry.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'm on
Yeah,
chat all the time.
I know. I didn't.
Oh, okay, now I feel better because we made her laugh.
And
I mean, we
Danielle,
are.
Danielle is calling for Scooter. She's saying, come out wherever you are. She's really wanting to call Scooter for some reason.
I am hungry now. Maybe I'm gonna have a yogurt. Did I? I might have a yogurt. I might have
Maybe
ice cream
Scoot-
yogurt. If you never get me out of the, I love. Oh, well, yeah, and I'll be on the beach as much as you. I will be there,
You'll really enjoy
up
it.
and down, up
It's
and down, up
nice,
and down.
once
I'll
you
never-
get some pumpkin shells, the
I'll never
beach
forget
is
this guy said to me as I was walking by, he goes, "Look, there's Sally." And I was like, "What the heck is he talking about?" And he goes, You must be Sally. Because he meant Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Because I was walking by this huge bag of shells I was collecting.
Do you go in and swim though? Like, would you go in and out into the ocean with like a boogie board or something? Just like,
I always have. It was very, very rough when we were there.
the wave?
Yeah, it was rough.
Well, under it did not get
I'd be
any.
scared I'd fall in one wave and I'd be over.
It was
Oh,
rough. I mean, I went in a bit, but it was very rough. I'll tell you something else. For some reason, and my cousin disagrees with me, he's like, oh, the state park and where you were, you have the same shells and the ocean's the same. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it is not.
No.
No, who
It's
said that?
my cousin who lives there, you know, like he would know.
Well, you like where he lives.
Like you know.
No. But no, it's like, first of all, the state park has different shells. They have more of those bigger shells like Sharon was using. And then if you walk way down to the inlet, you can cross over and find a lot of whelk shells. Now, even the lady that was renting the house next to that told me that. And the other thing is, I think the ocean down that end is gentler. Believe it or not. And there's more shark's teeth found over there. And
Wait.
Really? Are they attached to the shark?
no. He was showing us, and they found little black ones, and yeah. So no, they're not attached to the shark.
Yeah, I don't think sharks.
The water really was very.
If somebody else go in the ocean with
Because I don't think everybody went to, you never went to the state park at all, right, Sharon?
you.
That was crazy. Why? Why didn't you guys go?
Can you tell me what do you mean you went to a state? So you went to the ocean. But
Okay.
You also.
Well,
Okay.
here's what it is, okay? Listen. Where we're staying, we're on the beach, and I think it's technically, it's not that far down. I think a mile maybe. What do you think
Why
down?
don't you just walk there?
Well, we got all those shells, but then you go to this state park, and if you go during the day, if you go early, it's going to be $8 a person, unless poor Janae is a South Carolina resident. She should have been charged $5. She got ripped off that day. But we only,
Charged by the car.
no, they don't. They charge by the person.
What
but-
about senior discount?
No senior discounts, no discounts of any kind, except for South Carolina residents. They're $5. But anyway, listen to this one. From 5 o'clock, you pay nothing. And then we know the code for the fence. And that's how we got in that night and out, but we have to lock the fence. But anyway, you can go in there from 5 o'clock until sundown. And nobody will even chase you out after sundown if you, but it's, you know, you'll be hunting with a flashlight. But, and we did go in, you know, after dark, but yeah, that's plenty of time. If we did that every day or 4 or 5 days, you wouldn't believe. And then, but we're going to spend one day where we're going to pay because we want to walk down to that inlet where we can cross over because it's unbelievable when you get down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That saves you taking the boat ride,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
That what? Saves you taking the boat ride? The boat ride is an experience too. And that really wasn't that much money, Sharon. And maybe that my cousin knows him, he might be better. I don't know. We'll see.
What was the boat
That's
experience?
funny.
It was a fun experience. I have a whole GoPro video of it. I gotta get it up.
What?
I took
You
video.
never, you might never meet.
I know. Because I haven't put it up yet.
What?
I know.
Why?
I didn't even get my hike from last summer up yet.
Sometime maybe can you play it for us?
I will. Yeah, like
Or
yeah.
members, how about? Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to do it, right?
Right, in
Just
Zoom.
that.
Yeah. Private showing.
Yeah, so you have to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
to
we
become a member.
had a private showing of photographs, you know, the other night in Zoom. So you never know what you're going to miss if you're not in a Zoom. If you're not a member or a Patreon, you're going to miss stuff. And what
You
we're
will
going
def-
to start doing, we got to do it, Nicole. Next time you go to a store, Janae, we're going to record it in the Zoom, and then we're going to just cut that, you know, stop it after you go on the shopping trip, and then we're going to
Okay.
upload it to members only.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down. I am down.
We'll do
Let's
it, yeah, and that'll be good too. So that if you're a member and you're sleeping, but then you can still watch the fun thing because it is fun to go watch it if you miss it.
Danielle wants to go shopping.
Agnes doing right.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the middle of Goodwill. I think I was in the corner of the teddy bears in a beanbag. And
Danielle
then I
wants
missed
to
the
go.
rest of the
Where does she want to go?
shop.
Where does Danielle want to go?
She wants to go out time of year, but
Oh, I got to get an apple picking soon. Where are you going apple picking? Because I have to go apple picking too.
do you think the droughts affected that?
Probably. It's affected everything. Everything is crap with the growing.
I know, vegetables and all that stuff. Yeah, it's
Vegetables
like,
are horrible. I don't know how they're going to be, Danielle. Where are you going to go apple picking?
Can you let us know, Danielle, how the apples are? Please keep us updated about that. And maybe if you go, you can bring us. Oh my gosh, how fun would that be?
Where is she
To go
going?
apple-
You're not sure where you're going?
I'll bring you guys apple picking. Do you want me to do that? I'll bring you guys apple picking.
Sure, I want to go apple picking too. I've got to find a place.
Because if you're for the members and stuff, we do that.
Now I feel like having an apple. And I do have apples. I do have apples. I have Honeycrisp apples. I'm gonna probably have one.
All right, are they like smaller than you?
They're pretty good, but I mean, I just finding fruit in general, everything is just not good this year. I don't know why. Why like the weather was not good anywhere. It's like crazy.
And expensive.
Yeah,
Very
everything is expensive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Look what
it's
you
expensive.
Yes, you can go upstate or in Jersey, wherever.
Oh well, if you come upstate, then I could meet you somewhere. If you come upstate, like and go.
Look what Gail said. Gail, you gotta come with us. I'm taking you with me. I'll take you in my suitcase, Gail. She said, I love the feel of the sand disappearing under my feet at the water's edge. The tide comes in and out, but I'm too wobbly to stand there now.
Me too,
Oh,
yeah.
I know what I was gonna do. I had to look up the weather, right? The weather for Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot. Sorry. I'm back on it. Hold
Sandy
on.
had put that it was Tampa, and I forget the county.
Let me see.
Ellen, I'm so good.
Exactly what you were.
Did you see Ellen's comment? Look what she made, Marco. I'm hungry.
We've got. Let me see. We've got somebody here. Let me see.
Rice trees, right?
I
Rice,
don't know. Liza.
but the blueberry cereal with it. That sounds.
I'm just gonna get an apple really quick because I'm starving and.
Hungry. I don't have anything good.
Right back.
Hello.
Hi, Liza.
Hi, Liza.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, Liza.
Hello.
Hi, Liza.
Oh, I didn't. See, I forget,
Feel better soon, snowing over.
Yeah, feel better, Snow.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not the ickies, or whatever.
She's going to bed now. She says good night.
It's just another virus.
Debbie S. says she'll record some weather in the morning and send it to Carolyn.
Oh, wow. What's it like? She said rain, I think. Let me go back and look at the comment. She said, I have that right out my front door. We are getting 25 inches of rain in 2 days. Oh, no.
Do you have the report, Debbie? Can you come on and read it to us?
I'm Danielle, and my sister took my kids a while ago. Very North Jersey. It was a long drive, but they had the greatest everything from apples, pumpkins, corn, sunflowers. Everything was delicious. Really? Just like this season?
Yeah,
you
but
say?
not after this year. It's been horrible.
How did she get? Maybe they just got a lot of rain.
You missed when I went to the farm because you weren't on, and I went to the antique store and I went to the farm. See, now we'll record that so everybody can see it. But
Oh, the farm was good.
the farm was good, but the corn was good, but the vegetables were a lot to be desired. They're not just with the drought. They're not.
Yeah, just they taste different. They're not as sweet. They're not as ripe. They're dry.
When is the rain coming, Debbie?
She said tomorrow, I think. The next 2 days, she said 25 inches of rain, she said.
Did you have to evacuate, Debbie?
25 inches, good lord.
Every year my family have the fireworks down on the beachfront, and I just stay at home because there's too many people and everyone's pushing sand everywhere, and they have a ball, absolute ball. The fireworks over the sea.
Gail, I'm picking you up and we're gonna go on vacation.
It's all good. I love it when people enjoy themselves.
No, I'm picking you up and we're going.
I'm still getting that visa renewed.
You're still getting what? Say it again. You like? I think it was my
I
fault.
let my visa lapse.
Aw.
Well, one nice thing about going to the ocean for vacation, we don't have a lot of people. They're not on our beach, so to speak, even though the beach is for everyone. There's a lot of beach, so.
Yeah. And we just shoo them away anyway. Get out of here. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Lee says we have a huge festival coming next month, the Covered Bridge Festival. And Sammy said it's raining in Orlando now.
Wow. Leslie Romani, where have you been? We thought you deserted us.
Hi, Leslie. How are you?
All right, Debbie S. We are not allowed to.
Are you coming
as
on
the
vacation with
shelters
us,
are
Leslie?
Denver residents.
What she said, we're
Yeah.
not allowed to.
What?
We were told we would not flood out here in villages, Sumton, Lake, Marion County.
Oh, wow. So they can't, wow, they would not flood out here. Well, I hope not. I hope not.
Oh, I'm going to look in Florida now as soon as I finish this apple, okay?
Debbie is saying it went right toward Sammy now, so it turned straight toward you, to Sammy, the I-4 corridor. I don't know Florida. I mean, I live up north, Massachusetts, but. So wherever.
You still got bees, Ginny? Wow.
Hi, Jeannie's talking
Jeannie's
about
having a
life.
bee problem. You're having a squirrel problem.
Oh, there was a squirrel. I don't even want to say. There was a squirrel. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Sammy bought a bike. Sammy bought a bike helmet today to wear to protect her.
Really?
My goodness, really?
Wow.
So this is really, well, it's not irrational, okay, because there is a storm and.
Oh, but I was going to
You
say,
are.
you know why some people don't leave? Because when was it? Like in 2016 or 2017, there was a really big hurricane, and they said it was going to hit part of Florida. It was going to be so bad, it was going to be devastating. And
nothing happened.
you've been ill again. I could never desert you. I also wish I could come on vacation. Well, you can come on vacation with us. Because we do have people coming over from overseas.
We have people come, we're not joking, like, this isn't a joke, we are planning a vacation, and there are several people coming from overseas.
Oh,
We're not joking so much, but this is not a joke.
Mm-mm. No,
This is not a joke.
we had a great time last year, and we're going to do it again, even better.
They had a blast, they had all kinds, it was beautiful for them. They showed us all kinds of.
Watching when you were live streaming, Carolyn, it looks like I was there. I just felt like I was there. You were all having so much fun, all doing your own thing when you needed to.
Yep.
I just felt like I was there with you, just having a ball.
Yep.
We all did. Yeah, it was beautiful.
So what I think is going to happen? They made this big deal, and they did it for like 3 weeks ahead of this hurricane, and they were getting on there, and they were saying, if you don't evacuate, we're not coming in for you. And they were on bullhorns and like, last warning. I'm telling you, the next time you're going to go out of here, you're going to go out of here in a body bag. And these people were like, no, we're not. And then they scared a lot of people. And guess what? What? Nothing happened. It just changed. And people got so pissed. The people that, they just got so pissed. And they said it was a joke. And that's why I think people, Sammy, don't evacuate. Because they go, oh, yeah, they told us the last time. We're staying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that works against them. Because, you know, these guys in Florida, I know it's bad. But, you know, the weather forecasters, no matter what, this is like, you know, sweep season for them, okay? They can't wait for this stuff. Like, they'll start this as soon as they can. Like 3 weeks out, they're talking about it. And then as they get up to it, they're on 24/7. And, oh, we're out here in the rain. And, you know, it's like,
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
They
Debbie
just love
said.
it. They love it. You know that. They love it. This is their sweeps.
But
Okay.
she said that no emergency services available after 40-mile-per-hour winds.
I don't know what my thing is stuck over here. I can't get my there. Oh my gosh! Almost knocked everything down. My thing that rolls out got stuck, and now it's okay. So I know that looks scary, right?
No,
Okay.
yeah, so
All right. now,
everybody, right? What's my key? My debit card.
hurricane weather in. Okay.
Hey, Carolyn, you know what Jeannie said? She said, wish there was someone in Pennsylvania that could drive me. I'd be glad to help with gas. Jeannie, people are driving.
Yeah,
People
I'm
are-
sure there is somebody coming your
people
way.
are- Boats, people are going, they are coming to the vacation. They're gonna find a way. There's probably somebody in Pennsylvania or close to you that is going, that is driving. So that's not gonna be a problem at all.
Okay, now here it is. It says Hurricane Ian forecast to strike Florida as Category 4 storm. Orlando area under hurricane warning. It says it shifts again. A powerful Hurricane Ian pushed towards Florida on Tuesday with a likely landfall late Wednesday, putting Metro Orlando under a hurricane warning and bringing potentially catastrophic flooding and hurricane-force gusts to central Florida. It's going to be historic, said the National Weather Service Melbourne meteorologist Cole Failing in Melbourne. Let's see. Orange, Seminole, Osceola, Polk, and Lake counties were put under hurricane warnings after the 5 p.m. storm update. Let's look at the map here. Hold on. So this is here. And oops, hold on. Okay. So here it is. And coming in. This black is the bad thing going through Tampa and Orlando. Going by Jacksonville. Okay. So let's see, but it could shift. You know how these things happen. It's just, you never know. But let's see what's going on. Okay, get out of here now. I don't want to do that now. I want to just go here. How do I shut this stupid ad?
So she said it shifted 50 miles south, WS said. So does that just now it shifted or it's headed toward Sammy?
Okay.
Is what, so it's headed like right toward.
Ian is moving closer to the west coast of Florida, expected to cause a life-threatening storm. Surge, catastrophic winds and flooding in the Florida peninsula, it says. Let's see.
Hi, people. How are you? Sorry, I just had to do that.
Hurricane Ian.
Then Windermere specifically in case it gets bad, just so you know.
Oh, here's the satellite. Here, watch. Look. Oh, here's the satellite image.
Oh my goodness, Debbie.
Do you see that?
Wait, what? Did you see what Danielle said?
What?
She said she heard it was tornadoes today everywhere. There were tornadoes everywhere today. She said her 13-year-old said but she doesn't know what the details of it.
It says Ian moving closer to the west coast of Florida, expected to cause life-threatening storm surge, catastrophic winds, and flooding in the Florida peninsula as of 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Wednesday, September 28th. The center of Ian was located 25.2 to 83, with movement north-northeast at 10 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure was 953 MB with a maximum sustained winds of about 120 miles per hour.
Oh.
And do you see the satellite image?
No, can you show us? I don't want to see it. I'm gonna freak out.
Well, you can see it. It's on but you'd have to view it on YouTube.
I don't want to. I'll just look over at a picture of it. She said it's all over Florida. There were tornadoes all over Florida, everywhere. Debbie S. said.
Well, Cuba has gone down, it says.
Headed right towards Sammy and I. And you're there. Do you have shelter? Do you have shelter? Or what? Tornadoes are common on the dirty side of the storm. The bad side is the dirty side. They're used to this stuff, but nothing like this. This is category 4. They're certain. Let's
see. The city of Punta Gorda is to suspend all emergency services once sustained winds exceed 45 miles per hour. Emergency and non-emergency phone lines will still be open for calls, but police and fire response will not be possible until the storm has passed. That statement said that once it's safe, the emergency calls will be answered in the order of priority. There may be serious delays in response even after the storm has passed, depending on damage, road blockage, and floodwaters. There may be serious, delays. Cuba is in a nationwide blackout, state media says. Cuba is experiencing a nationwide blackout. Officials say Hurricane Ian has wreaked havoc in western Cuba on Tuesday and caused the power outage.
Hey, Kathleen Cruz, how are you? Good morning.
Officials say they hope to begin restoring power late Tuesday or early Wednesday. The state electric company, Union Electrica de Cuba, said it would keep off the power in Havana to avoid deaths or damage to property until the weather improves following the hurricane-strength rains and winds that hit the capital.
Yeah, Danielle's in Florida doesn't have basements. It's weird because up here where I live in Massachusetts, everybody has a basement. But when you go down in hurricane and tornado-prone areas like the South, Oklahoma area, all that, they don't have basements for the most part. Why? Why is that? Does anybody know why that is? I've always wondered
because
that.
they're on sand.
So hard. We had a basement with sand.
Yeah, what about the storm shelters though?
They don't. Yeah, there's certain I used to know about it. Okay, let me see.
It's too hard.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay.
Yes, tell me why.
All right.
Please.
It's the high water table. Let's see. It says basements are a great way to add cheap square footage to a home. It is a whole other house under your house that can be used for anything. Sure, you might have enjoyed that extra room from a basement up north, but when you come down to Florida, something's missing. There aren't many basements in Florida, and there's a solid reason for it. Okay, so it's the Sunshine State is filled with waterways in every direction. It is known for its many rivers, lakes, and never-ending swamps. Florida has a large aquifer system that spans around 100,000 square miles and provides water for many large cities. The groundwater is very close to the surface in most parts of Florida and southern Georgia. Because of the high water table and proximity to the ocean, it's impossible to dig out for a basement. The construction crew would immediately encounter flooding should they try to dig more than 10 feet down. It is technically possible to build a basement in some parts of Florida and central Florida, such as in Clemont, but that's hilly terrain that spans for many miles. There is hill. Let's see. Basements can be built into the side of a hill and be partially underground and partially above ground. So it's the high water table and stuff, and if they dig 10 feet down, it's not good.
Keep in mind that Space Mountain in Disney World is like the third highest thing in Florida. As far as mountains go. The third highest. Which just tells you how low the land is.
You just reminded me of something crazy that happened that is just nothing to do with what we're talking about.
What?
I was on Space Mountain when I went to California, and we were going up, and then the lights went. There was something wrong with the ride,
Right.
and the lights went on. The lights went on, and you could see the whole mangled, tangled wires. I'm scared of that kind of stuff, and I was like, it was horrifying. I just popped up when you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there where it was, the lights were on too.
Really, that doesn't bother you? Like,
Got a chance to look around.
So, like, that's a really good answer. Oh, Kathleen says she lives here and she's in the direct path.
Sure.
Kathleen is?
Kathleen Cruz, yes.
Oh, Kathleen Cruz, you're in the direct path? Oh, gosh. Sorry to hear that. Stay safe. Boy, are you evacuating?
Sammy said she can feel her heartbeat in her neck from her anxiety. She said, my house is strong. We didn't lose power during Irma. I spent the day making ice packs by freezing water in Tupperware.
Oh, making ice packs. Oh, to keep your... Okay.
Deborah Bearden, look. Deborah Bearden says she's 10 miles from Tampa, rain and little wind right now.
Are you in the... Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're supposed to fill up their bathtubs and stuff for water to flush toilets and things if you lose power.
Kathleen's 15 minutes away from Disney. Disney's in the direct path.
Yes, Orlando. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, no. Okay.
The Mouse House. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have a prayer time right now. I mean, if we could, maybe.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. That we had no power for 5 days from Irma. If everybody could put praying hands up, maybe, and just prayers for the people who are in the path.
Sharon, you want to say a prayer?
Yeah,
Sharon's good like that. Debbie D's good like that
I
too.
don't want to wait upstairs, I'll pray along.
Oh, you pray alone? You
Oh,
can't
you
just...
said pray along.
Oh, pray along. Where's Debbie D? She's in the waiting room, but I don't think she's awake. Debbie D, if you're awake in the waiting room, can you click in? Because you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Okay, Debbie.
I think she has an appointment tomorrow.
Oh, really? Again?
She's laughing.
Who's Debbie D is laughing?
No, Baron, because sprinkler system went off.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, Debbie's not here, and I mean, I can just say a little bit. I just hope everybody's going to be okay, and praying that your homes are going to be okay, and you're going to be safe, and
everybody stays safe in the path of the storm, right? And that they don't have any anxiety or fear over this, and that it moves away from that. Maybe it just takes a quick turn and moves out to sea. Right? I don't know. And if it doesn't, that it just weakens as it makes landfall.
Yeah, this is it.
Doesn't cause any catastrophic damage or loss of life. And what do we pray? Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
And then if Debbie D comes, she can do another one.
Yeah, I mean, we can have as many prayers as we want to, right? It doesn't have to be just one.
No, not at all.
You know,
Not at
we
all.
can, we're going to be here if we do have a marathon, or we can be here and pray continuously, and we will be. We are, even when we're not saying anything. Just like someone said, Kathleen said, "Thank you for your prayer. Even the silent prayer is great."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was on the stairs.
Yeah, I know you. I pictured you on the stairs.
Yeah, and I didn't want her rushing and then falling. That would be not good.
No, Michael's behind me. Michael's right behind me.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
my we're behind me usually. That's good.
I'm still feeling hungry. I might need a yogurt. I'm gonna go get a little something. I don't know. I'm just hungry.
Oh, I had more of that black purple rice. It is so good.
What's black purple rice? What is that?
Well, it's like purple rice, and I had it with lactose-free natural Greek yogurt, and it's just delicious.
You had rice and yogurt?
Well, my daughter made its black purple rice. It's either, some people call it black, some people call it purple.
Wait a minute. Okay. You talked about this. Deja.
Yes, right.
And we were
She
talking
talked about it today, Danielle. I mean, oh my gosh.
Nicole.
Yes,
Oh, I know.
It's beautiful.
Do you know what I noticed, Nicole? Well, you know when I call you Danielle, and I don't know why, but I call you Danielle.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Okay.
No, but I know when I call you Danielle. When I call you Danielle.
Oh, look, Dina Elizabeth says, "I came in to send my prayers to those in the path of this hurricane. I pray for safety and comfort for all involved." Thank you so much, Gina.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you for your prayers.
All the prayers we can get from everybody. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. But you know when I call you Danielle, Nicole, I noticed it because I just said to you like, Danielle, don't you remember? Like I say Danielle when I'm like saying, don't you remember? Or hurry, Danielle, get that thing off the shelf. It's like when I'm telling you something. So then it makes me think that's what I think when I'm but I don't talk to Danielle like that. So I don't know why I'm saying Danielle only in those instances. I've been catching myself when I call you Danielle, it's because I'm usually saying, come on, Danielle, don't you remember that? Or, Danielle, don't forget your phone on the shelf or something.
Yeah, Danielle. I love the name Danielle.
I just don't know why it's coming out like that. 'Cause now Danielle must be thinking like, oh my gosh, everybody must think that Carolyn is always like reminding me of something or something. No, it's not. I'm not. I don't know why. I don't understand why.
I would write your name and call you Danielle.
I like it. I like
Sharon's doing it too now? Oh my god.
Yeah, you did.
The other day, yesterday, I think.
You did. Then.
Yeah.
I don't think I like it's a beautiful.
I mind. I like to call you by your right name.
I don't understand. I wish your middle name was Danielle, and then it would be like not so bad.
It's not bad though, at all. People in my house call me Hey. My family says Hey. Hey.
When I was nursing, there was a group of us that used to all get called by each other's names. And in the end, we just answered them because it was too hard. When you're trying to be really, really quick, we just answered them because we knew they knew who they were talking to.
Yeah.
They just got, I think it's because the four of us trained together and we're all like, I don't know, look the same kind of. We just ended up answering to it.
I answered
Yeah,
to
they call
Caroline.
my room queen in school.
Since I moved up here, you know, I don't know, New Jersey, nobody called me Caroline. In New York, up here, so many people call me Caroline. I'm gonna just answer it to it.
Caroline?
Caroline, yes.
Line?
Caroline.
Then you go back from L-A-N.
I can't even say that really. Carolyn. Carolyn.
Oh, what was
my sister's best friend is called Caroline.
That's what I call her. I call her Carolyn, but I don't need to. Or Caroline.
Yeah.
I call her Caroline for sometimes. It's my accent.
That's Poltergeist. Remember Carol Ann?
Yeah, so she's a sweet girl.
Yeah.
Okay, when she called you Danielle, you called her Caroline.
It's a beautiful name.
What was that thing? What was that word we were saying before in Massachusetts? Remember that word we were saying in the live before? What was that word? That lady, some lady was saying, and we were repeating it. It
I don't remember.
It was some word, and you said, "Oh my gosh, you said it," and then either Kara or Linda said something. Remember, Linda said it, and you said, "Who said it?" And you said, "Oh, Linda."
Oh my God! I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. Is that it?
Well, that was one of them. But then there was that. Oh, gosh, I said it. We were watching maybe an auction or something. And I said the word like that, and I said it like, and you said, "Oh my gosh, you're saying that like us," because the lady didn't have the R in it. Well, I can't remember what word.
What was it?
Oh, I think it
That must have
was.
been you, Nicole, because I fell asleep.
Yeah, it was something about you think it's so smart. Wasn't it smart? Wasn't it that you think you're so smart? Wasn't it smart?
It's smack. You have to be like
Smart. Yeah, and then Linda said something like,
You did it. You did it.
"Yeah, smart."
Yes. You did
Hi,
it.
Jenny.
And
Hi,
I
sweetheart.
That was perfect. I got very excited. I'm sorry. That was perfect. Good.
right, and
Yeah.
then there's wicked smart.
You wicked smack it.
Hi, Deanna Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Natty's talking about life.
Oh, okay, I'll stop. Hi, Tammy.
No, you're fine. There was,
Oh, can I just get up?
Sorry, I'm just putting my food here.
there's just a couple of people that I hadn't said hello, like, and I had trouble tagging on the little phone. With the really big names like,
The Long Island accent. I'm talking over coffee. That's Long Island.
well, do you want a cuppa and a Vicky?
I'm talking to you. What?
Nikki wants a cuppa and a Vicky.
A Vicky. What?
Vicky. Vicky, you want a cuppa and a Vicky?
Oh, a cuppa. Oh, yeah, a cuppa. I'd like a cuppa. Wait. Can I have a cuppa, please? Is that right? Cuppa? Is that you say it?
A cuppa, hot cuppa and a Vicky.
That's a cuppa and a Vicky. Say it again.
Hot cuppa and a Vicky.
Whole cuppa and a Vicky.
What's a bicky?
That was just a little bit English.
What's a
Just
bicky?
trying
A
to
biscuit?
be English.
What's a bicky? A biscuit?
A biscuit?
Yeah, I'd say your pumpkin and chocolate chip cookies
Mm-hmm.
could be a Vicky biscuit.
I want a Vicky.
And a cuppa is a hot cup of something.
Okay.
When I was waiting tables in college, I had an older man ask me, "Sound like a couple?" I said, "There's a couple of what?"
Yes!
Yeah, a cup of what? Do you want tea, milk, coffee, Milo?
Yeah, like what?
And then the Midwest, and
Coffee. He snarled at me, and I thought, okay, this is how it's gonna go.
coffee. Kathleen said, I always say
Oh, okay,
coffee.
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 And then he ordered a phosphate for his wife. And I was
Phosphate?
like, I was a deer in the freaking headlights.
That sounds horrible.
Like a rat.
It's club soda. She wanted a chocolate phosphate.
What's a phosphate?
Chocolate phosphate? Wait, don't tell us what it is. I want to try to figure it out. A chocolate phosphate?
It's club soda with chocolate syrup in
I
it.
thought it was a rock.
That's a chocolate soda, isn't it?
Phosphate.
Soda.
He asked for phosphate, so, yeah, I might.
I have to look that
yeah.
up in a minute when I'm finished eating this thing.
Write it down.
Somebody said, oh, we don't have those here, and I said, well, what is it? I said, I can make that,
Chocolate phosphate.
and I did.
Did you make it right? Did he say you made it good?
I don't know, I didn't ask how they liked it, I just, well, maybe I did, but
I sprinkles Jimmy.
I always made things good.
Oh yeah, but Jimmy's.
Extra whatever in them.
They're
Right.
called Jimmy's, kid, not sprinkles. What are
That's
you
so
talking
weird. So what if I said like I want a twist cone with chocolate sprinkles? She would say what?
No,
No.
we,
I would
sprinkles and
like-
Jimmy's.
I would say, give me a soft serve with chocolate Jimmy's.
Really? Chocolate Jimmy's? Wow.
They have Jimmy's, they're Jimmy's.
I wouldn't even say
They're
chocolate
they're
Jimmy's.
Jimmy's for you too, Sharon?
Yeah.
They're, well, she's from up here. So yeah, like,
I remember years ago when somebody asked me, did I want a cup of joe? And I'm like, I know. Well, if I ask you, do you want a skippy? Do you know what a skippy means?
peanut butter.
Peanut
No,
butter?
a
No.
skippy is just normal everyday coffee out of a jar
Really?
or a tin.
Oh, like an instant,
Oh, instant coffee.
Instant coffee?
Instant natural.
like a
Just a
sen,
natural.
a sen.
Danielle.
Good night,
And
Danielle.
it's not like flash. It's not that it means that we don't have to get the coffee machine out or get the
But you know what?
you want a skippy or do you want a
What is that?
special?
Okay, look, is that like a sanka? You know what a sanka is? Like the
Yeah,
instant-
sanga's a sandwich. Do you want a sanga and a skippy?
Wait, a sanka's a sandwich there?
Yeah, sanga's a sandwich.
A sandwich is a grinder here.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And do you know what a tinny is?
No.
A tinny is a canned drink.
Oh,
well, Maybe beer. A tinny is a beer.
You know what a liquor store here is called? A packy.
A packy.
Party store.
Called a packy. Like, are you going to the packy to get some beer?
Really?
Say,
A what? A packy?
P-A-C-
Party store. To
P-
get beer.
P-A-C-K-I-E, packy. You going to the packy to get some scratch tickets?
That's
The-
weird.
No, it's just, well, it's weird, not weird. It's weird.
Weird.
You have to, you
Wicked
can't
weird.
say R's, you have to omit them.
It's
You have
wicked
to say-
weird.
Yeah, no R's, I know.
Yeah.
It's wicked weird.
It's
My
wicked weird.
friend
Yeah, it's wicked
loves
weird.
to say car, so I say cars. Say it again, car.
It's wicked
And she'll
weird.
have people over to ask her to say car.
Oh yeah. Well, I told you, you heard it. I was going to call you Danielle again. Nicole, when my mother was talking to my aunt, grew up in that part. So her brother and his wife, like everybody has a Boston accent, Massachusetts accent. So she said to my mother, "Do your boys like barbells?" And I said, "What are those?" And
Those
she
are
said,
your little weights. You're lifting weights.
Yeah.
but my mother was like, "What are you talking about, bobbles?" My mother thought she was saying bobbles. And she's like, "They don't like
Janine,
bobbles,
talk-
like bobbles and bits, or like and she said, "No, they don't lift bobbles, bobbles."
Well, when I,
Janine talking about life. My sister calls
A sandwich.
sandwiches sandwiches too.
well, let me tell you something. When I was in Kentucky, this
A
is hilarious.
sandwich, right? A sandwich.
Yes.
Leslie
I think
said.
that's where sanger come from.
Beach.
Oh,
My
a
dad-
sandwich.
a sandwich. It's
A sandwich. No, but you have to say it like a sandwich.
No,
like
it's
that.
not. It's
Good night,
sandwich.
Kathleen Cruz.
Good night, Kathleen.
Good night, Kathleen and Leslie. I know I'm saying it right. It's a
You
sandwich.
stay safe and beautiful too, Kathleen. Please.
What do you say? I want to read it. Oh, it is. Night, night, everyone. Be kind to yourself and others. Stay safe and always stay beautiful. And when I say beautiful, in your beautiful hearts, that's what she means. That's beautiful.
That's lovely.
I like
Janine's, what's she say? We also have chipped ham.
Chipped
Does anyone
ham.
know what chipped ham?
Yeah.
No.
Is that
No.
is that like sandwich ham sliced?
I don't think so. I think, is that like hash? What is
Yeah.
that?
We have shaved. We call it shaved.
shaved ham, that's like deli meat over here. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, deli meat. You know what happened when I was in Kentucky? The accent was so thick. The accent was so thick. I was trying to look for something, so I stopped and asked for directions. And I don't remember going, but what street I was looking for. But he's like, it's over there past the big old tire. I'm like, okay, so that's a big old tire. So there's a big old tire right there, right? Okay, then where we go get our brakes done. And I'm looking, I'm like, what do you mean it's right past the big old tire? You know, he was saying, big old tower. It's right past the
Oh.
He was,
Oh my
that was
God.
what he was saying. It really happened. Yeah, I couldn't exist.
Nicole, did you see the blue termite?
Oh, but what about what Chris said the other day? She said she wanted us to pray for someone, so she said, if you don't care, could you pray for, someone?
Yeah,
And I said, what do you mean? I said, well, we definitely do care, and we will pray. And she said, that's a saying over there, like, if you don't mind. They say, if you don't care, would you pray for so-and-so? But to me, it sounded so weird, because it's like, listen, if you don't care, could you please pray for Fred? Well, I'm going to pray for Fred, but it's because I do care. I just didn't get it. Yeah, okay.
I lived in Kentucky too. I lived there for a long time, and they say it like that. Like, if you don't care to do this, if you don't care to, like, it just, that's the saying.
See, to me,
But
from New York, it sounds like you would say to your kids, like, well, if you don't care about that, just leave it out in the rain. You would say something like that, right?
Yeah.
So when she says, if you don't care, I can't get it out of my head that it's like a thing, like, it's derogatory. Like, if you don't care about that, just say a prayer.
Okay.
Like, how do you do that? It sounds like bad.
Well, we say if you don't mind, it's
Right.
fine.
We say, if you don't mind, would you please keep so-and-so in your prayers? But they say, if you don't care, would you keep Fred in your prayers? And you're like, but I do care about Fred, and I will keep him in my prayers.
But isn't to be careful and to be mindful the same thing? So if you don't care, if you don't mind, she's just interchanging the words of care and mind.
Yeah. It does
So,
make sense when it's
It
blends.
makes sense. You have to really look at the structure, right? So if you don't care and mind is the same thing, to be mindful and to be careful. So it really does make sense in a way. It's just not.
It's just that we don't use it like that. Like, you don't care about your, whatever. So you left it out in the rain. You don't care about your bike.
Yeah.
You
All
don't.
right, Tammy McD, I'm going to give this one. My kitchen drawer is a mess.
Yeah.
The coffee's in the top drawer. Get it out.
Yeah. But my drawers are in the top drawer.
Kitchen has a junk drawer.
Oh.
Now,
Well,
Patty,
we
Texas
said
girl is
that
here,
we
Sharon.
didn't-
Patty, Texas girl is in the chat, Sharon.
Hi, Patty, Texas girl.
Well, Mike sent it.
Mike sent the money. Did you get it, Catty? Are you all good now with Sharon? Does she have your address? Probably not.
Oh.
Did you get her address? Did it come on PayPal, Catty?
Yeah, they say y'all in the city. I've heard it said in New York, but you know what? There's a lot of transplants. There's a lot of people all over
They're
the
called
country.
chippies.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get I don't know if she did. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm glad that you're both here at the
Now
same
I
time.
want fish and chips. It's been mentioned a
Yeah,
few
me
times.
too. Yeah.
Fish and chips.
My father used to mention the fish and chips, Leslie, when he was in the Navy and was over there during World War II. He used to say they served in a newspaper.
That's right.
Yeah, Caddy just prepared her package. Yes,
Oh,
and she just
yeah.
Oh, you're all good now? Yay! Yay!
I sent you a Cash App Tammy request for the bowl that you got, the green one. It's all packed and ready to go. Just want to let you know, sorry.
Oh, good. She's dropping it off in the post office in the morning, Sharon.
Thank you.
awesome, Caddy.
I have a few more to get out, so. But I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm doing it.
Yeah, because he said that it came through as like a business or something. And he's like, oh, it should be friends and family because she would save money, or somebody would save money. I forget how it went.
No, but she might have a business involved with the cards.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're all set,
No
yeah?
problem. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I just love it. How's everybody doing with Carolyn? How are you doing with your invoices?
Oh, I didn't do any. I didn't do any of the invoicing for the last sale, so I'm going to get to that tomorrow. And
I'm
Russ-
still I wonder why I'm echoing. Tammy says I'm not back. I'm still in the Grand
Oh, Tammy. Oh, Tammy.
No,
I don't hear it so much.
I don't know why I'm echoing.
I can't hear it.
But it might be coming through echoey on YouTube. Want me to call back in? Maybe that'll help. I can do that.
fine.
I'll mute yours and I'll have a listen.
Okay, just go to YouTube and listen to tell me how echoey. Hello. That was me, but
Did you ever go to the Grand Canyon, Nicole?
no, I told you you didn't hear me when I said it.
I
I
know.
don't hear any echo.
I said that I lived in Arizona for a long time and I never even went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, well, that happens when you live in a place. You don't go to the
I lived in the city and it was too fun for me.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I was in my 20s and it was right near ASU in Tempe.
Oh,
All right, Nicole, you are echoing.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm calling back in.
all
Bye.
right. Call back in. Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. See you later. Wicked smart. She's wicked smart. So yeah, I don't know what I loved oh, you loved the napkins and the Snoopy shell. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Jeannie, thank you. I have a lot of new shells, and the girls got a lot of great things. The auction.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Somebody asked me to make a cardinal shell, which I started. I have to look in my notebook and remember the person that asked me.
Yeah, you wrote it down.
I did.
Yeah.
And working on that. You still working on your shell, Sharon?
No, I moved upstairs.
Oh, that's right. You went up the stairs. I forgot. Here she is. Do we have to start a new Zoom after this? We probably do, right?
I don't know.
We started one in the middle of last night's live stream.
Yeah. So we probably have to start a new one and when we end this one before we go into another one. Okay.
Yeah, if you wanted to go on all night long for the.
All night long. That should be the theme song.
It changed.
Am I echoing? Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
No, I'm singing the
Further west, I've been in Pittsburgh for an ice hockey game, New York Rangers. Oh, really? Okay.
Am I still, will you hear me?
I don't hear the echo, so you'd have to ask somebody that's on.
There she is.
Am really
But like, you were nearly at the end of the live. Well, no, that's Carolyn's choice. But what I'm saying is you've probably been echoing most of the live is what I was trying to say.
I am so sorry for anybody who watches the replay.
Which shows Tammy McD. Robert Boop. Linda has me down another rabbit hole watching. Oh. Is that Lost? What does she have you watching? Lost?
Nicole,
Thanks for noticing, Leslie.
Oh my goodness, she hears it again. You hear it again.
I don't know. She does, but I don't know.
Is it just Nicole or is it us other than Carolyn?
I'll take my phone, try to take my phone case off, maybe.
I don't know why that would matter.
Yeah, I don't know why that would matter either.
It's an iPhone 13
We're
Pro.
looking for.
Crappy phone. I wonder what's going on.
That's a good phone.
No, you finished that
I was
show.
having finished last
What
night.
what show? What does she have you going down a rabbit hole about?
Yeah, every day.
I went down one today, never ended.
No ghosts. My cat just got my auction table, and she didn't get it anything, but she's up there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, ghosty ghost.
Oh no.
Go. No, ghost, okay, ghost, what's going on? You have something stuck to your foot? Oh, great, this is cool.
Do you have one cat? Just one cat?
Who?
You, Nicole.
What do you mean you don't?
Hi, Sherry M. How are you?
Don't care.
I forget if you have so many pets. I forget if you have one cat or two. I don't, or three. How many? I don't know. Five cats? 5 cats?
5 indoor cats.
Yeah, 5.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, that bad. You're
I
have Ghost, Pepper. I have Evie. Evie is my snuggle cat. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Evie is my best friend. I love her. Look at her. She's right here. Hold on, let me just turn the video around.
Well, I know about Evie.
Hi, Evie. Oh my God. This is my baby.
Is she pretty?
Yeah, this is my little Evie. She's a good girl. Say hi. She's a deluded calico.
Yeah.
She's a good little cat. And she comes to sit with me and she holds my hand.
What's the matter, Sherry? What's going on? What's the matter?
You want to say hi? You want to say hi to Moxie? This is my puppy. See? She's a Chihuahua. Pekingese, but she's cut like a Chihuahua. She's long hair, but she's done groomed to look like a Chihuahua, you know? More
Right.
Like
Right. Do you
My
agree?
eldest daughter,
Don't let her.
my eldest daughter asked me today, was I keeping Jasper, the cat? And I said, no, I'm not keeping Jasper. And looked at me. I said, Heidi May, the dog, is keeping Jasper.
So
There is absolutely no way you can separate them now.
Really?
Isn't that nice?
Does she sleep with him?
They're just best friends. Absolute best friends.
Really?
The cat's no longer going back to your daughter's house. Is that what
Well,
you're
no,
saying?
my daughter can't even touch it. She's so allergic that she can barely open her eyes. And
Yeah.
well, Heidi May's keeping her.
What, was Jasper a kitten when you got him?
No, Jasper was a 3-week-old rescued kitten with its. No, it was no, it's younger than that. Its eyes were shut and it needed the cotton wet balls for him to go to the toilet. And then so he was at a rescue lady's house. Then he went to a home and then he was doing really, really well and then her cat turned on it. So then he went to another home and supposedly was doing really, really well. And then her cat turned on it. And then by the time I got Jasper here, he was like a feisty 7-month-old super cat. Well, he's absolutely calmed down and they are best friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so.
Good night,
Jasper.
Ellen and W. Have a good night.
Good night, Ellen.
I know, and then the cats.
And I did beg Linda and made her promise to not let me keep Jasper.
Good night.
But
Oh,
Jasper's staying.
Jasper stay. Okay.
Mm.
Sharon's glad. Get good rest. Yes, Kevin's always telling you. Get good rest. So I'm worried about Sherry. She said she's doing as well as she can be.
What's wrong?
We lost. Oh no!
Oh no, Sherry.
So sorry. Oh my goodness. Was
Prayers for you and your family.
Yeah, prayers for you guys, Sherry, and for your mother-in-law. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Deborah, hi. Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Deborah. Oh, Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. I apologize, Sherry, if you told me or so. My mind is like, I'm telling you. You know what I did today, Sherry? I put together some napkins for something that I was going to do bunch of shelves that people wanted me to, and then I could not remember where I put them.
Oh, I remember that. And then what happened?
Then I walked around and around and around for like an hour, and then I found them. My mind is just like crazy these days. So I apologize, Sherry, if you had told me that, because my mind is in and out lately. So much going on.
This is pretty good, and I don't like seltzer. It's called, look.
Waterloo, yeah. Okay, were you the one that was going to... No, Heart Made Wise was going to try seltzer for the first... Who was the one that was going to try seltzer for the first time, and I said you got to let yourself acquire a taste for it. Was that Heart Made Wise?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm starting tonight because I'm not doing the slushies anymore.
Oh, wow, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I had a conversation with a very good friend, and I made that decision, so...
Congratulations.
Would you know anything about that, Sherry?
No.
Mm-mm.
We're here to support you. We'll cheer you on.
Yeah. You know what, you get to put a lot of seltzer over ice or something, like if you feel like a slush. You forever keep forgetting where you put things. Yeah, but I was literally going through different places and getting the napkins that I wanted. I had the whole stack. And then I stopped to get something else and I couldn't remember where I put it. Nicole.
How is it? Do you like it? Isn't it cool? It's really cool.
It's Binks here.
Hi, it's Bink.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Binky.
So,
sale tomorrow, Binky. Sale tomorrow.
tomorrow. Earthbound, okay, I gotta tell you something. Earthbound got placements that she won today.
Oh, really?
And that box was crushed like mad.
No,
And
really?
yes, the placemats were okay, it's placemats, right? But there were fragile stickers all over the box. They did not handle it with care. It's insane, like all 4 boxes have been coming to my house like that lately. It's insane. It's like they're taking.
She really thought that Gingerbread Man was cute.
Oh, good.
I hope Rough and Ready's box arrived okay. I packed that stuff like crazy, but I'm so worried now. I packed the teapot, and you can't even imagine.
Zoom was busy last night. We had one of our amazing sellers who packed 4 boxes of fragile bubble wrap, just flat out.
Yeah.
That was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Linda. But yeah, flat out.
I pack my stuff so well because I'm scared.
Yeah.
You really do. You really do.
I use like almost like half a roll. I swear, bubble wrap. I'm nuts with it. I make because Nick, my roommate, worked at UPS. Okay, and he always told me, and it stuck with me, that you have to make sure that when you pack the box, there's nothing there to shake around. So you have to put whatever in it. It doesn't move.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right. That's what I did. With this thing, you don't even know. I went around the spout of the teapot with the big, like that foam stuff. I went around. I taped that so that was the spout because that's. Then I wrapped everything in bubble wrap like crazy. Taped it up. Then I put it in the box with other stuff. Then put all those styrofoam packing peanuts all around it.
Oh.
So it doesn't move. Yeah.
I've never used the pack. Somebody told me something. Okay, I think it may have been Earthbound. He said you can request, you can get free packaging supplies from the post office.
Yeah.
She can get boxes. She said you can get bubble.
Yeah, I don't know about bubble wrap, but you can
free.
you can get the priority boxes for free. Yeah.
But it's free.
Hi, Marianne Fontaine.
Hi, Marianne.
But she said they give you supplies, so I gotta look into it. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Mary Ann said, I think they play football with the boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah, I just realised what
Have
she
you ever
said.
watched baggage handlers at the airport?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Yeah, well, that's how the post office is, think of it.
They throw it. They don't care.
Oh.
You gotta be careful with like so much. I saw so much like the depression glass and all that stuff and the figure eights and oh my goodness, like you gotta be so careful.
Oh, yeah.
I even I know that I use envelopes from time to time as well, but I'm even those.
sorry, my daughter that is the Australian Post Office. It's not the Australian Post Office that delivers the parcels here, it's a sublet. Anyway, she picked up a box from Australia Post Office, great big box of wine. A wine bottle was broken inside and it went all over her jumper.
Well, yeah, I believe it because I got, listen to this, Sharon, one of the, the top coats for the shells, they put 2 bottles in, no, they weren't bottles, they were plastic, right? In a Amazon box. And when we got it here, one of the lid, I don't even understand how this could even happen because beyond the lid, there's a seal. And it's the lid, the seal, open, all the lacquer stuff all over the inside of the box. I couldn't believe it. And all over the other products, so it was just all glued up like,
Everything.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I was reading the reviews on the 50-cent paint, which is kind of ridiculous, but I read them anyway. And a lot of people said they came open in shipping. And mine, I wasn't sure if they really were new or not because it didn't have a seal underneath the lid. But the plastic thing that's on the very top doesn't matter. It didn't go down, it didn't hug like the bottle, so what was the point other than to keep the lid from snapping open, when it snaps? But other than that, I just I shake it real good, twist it off, and then I dip my paintbrush into the lid. So I get my from the lid.
Oh, pack my soup bowl really well. UPS doesn't care about handling credit. I agree. Can I tell you something, Tammy? I have yet to have anything great from anyone, and I've shipped out a lot. My package, I pack well. Ask Carolyn, ask anybody, ask them.
Really pack really well.
You can ask anybody.
For stuff that doesn't need it, you pack well.
Even if it doesn't need it, I pack it well.
Yeah.
Pack it well, pack it well.
I was very impressed.
Oh, you got something already from Nicole?
Of course.
Yes.
What did
Yes,
you? Oh,
sure.
I missed it. Okay.
Repeat.
You're a
the
repeat
Ray Dunn.
buyer. What'd she
The
get?
Ray Dunn.
Oh, the
She
Ray
got the-
Dunn. Sharon
got
got
the
the
Ray-
Ray Dunn mug?
Yeah, the Ray Dunn cat shoes for her cat food. Remember her cat bowl? The one that
I can't keep. Oh, she got that.
Showcase.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah. Mike says, what's this for?
she always
A dish.
me.
Oh. I says, well, look how shallow it is. It's perfect for the cats.
Yeah.
Cats. I said our future cats.
You know you have something else coming, Sharon, right? Don't you?
I bought Sharon something from somebody, but I don't know that I ever even got a request for the money.
I think something.
Who did I buy it from? I bought something for Sharon from someone.
Oh, I
You-
didn't know that. Did I?
You bought something.
I bought
for-
something for Sharon from someone. It was it an
Well, not-
angel or it was
Oh.
something?
Not-
It was it Linda? Not Linda. Was it Tina? What was
No,
it?
that came from Nicole. I
No.
can't keep track of what came from who.
I bought
No.
Nicole. Did I buy something from you for Sharon?
I don't think so. No. No.
I
Are you
still
sure?
owe Debbie S. For what
Oh
we
yeah,
bought from
Debbie. Oh,
Debbie S.
we should have asked her. She was here.
Oh, yeah.
But Sharon, you do have something up from someone to you.
I got you something too.
Wasn't from me.
You got me some bookends, which Linda said are coming, and then I bought you something.
Right, I did, yeah.
Yeah, and then I bought you something, and I don't remember who I bought it from.
Oh, what was it?
And I don't even remember what it was. It was some little thing. It was an angel, or it was something she liked. I don't remember what it was.
Look around my table now. I can remember if I.
Well, is there anything in your book, Nicole?
No, not about. No. I would have written it down. I would have. I write everything down.
Bink, did I buy anything from you for Sharon?
Maybe Bing.
Yeah, I owe it to Bing for something too.
So rough paid. Okay.
We buy so much stuff we can't keep track.
Oh, we got it. Good. I write everything. You know, I'm pretty good with it. My notes are.
No, Tammy.
But I understand them. You know, it's like one of those.
I don't know who I bought it from. No, it's Binks that I didn't buy it from her. Maybe I bought something from Chris for you.
Oh, that's possible.
And then you know what's.
We got it and don't even know that it came from Beautiful. But thank you.
I know. I don't remember.
No, it's
You
crazy.
just have to check your PayPal.
I go back to my.
But I didn't
notes.
get a request yet.
Yes.
You've got a spreadsheet, lol, yeah.
I bought stuff too and didn't get a request. It's like, wait a minute. Did I do buy something?
That's why I'm thinking I might have bought it from Linda, or because Linda's usually later, like she takes some time too with this stuff.
I remember the Christmas card. Kept on.
I'm gonna feel. So
I'll ask her later.
Yeah.
Her and I have a coffee and chat.
If it was me, it's gonna be another strike for me because of the keys that I lost, debit card twice. Now I have to say have.
But
I
now
don't
you've got a purse, and
Well, I have first, but I hope that it wasn't me that but I don't think so. I don't think you
I
bought
don't
it.
think so.
Listen,
It seems like I would know if it was Nicole.
I would write it down, yeah.
Yeah.
Carolyn,
Yes.
there's a Bing's message down the bottom.
Hey, you guys, my house is right by where the cops have it tied off. What? What's
have
going
what
on?
tied off?
Have what tied off?
Wait, what?
Was there a first message?
Come on and go live.
No, she's gone. I got a spreadsheet, lol, and then she's gone.
Right by where the cops have it tied off. Have what tied off?
I don't know.
I wonder if she's joking. That's why I'm not sure.
What do you talk about, it's Bink? You want to go live on location?
Go live, it's been go live. Get up here.
Come on and take us live on location.
Get up here. Right now, I just heard a banging noise. I don't know. My husband said the cops were saying. What?
Right now, just heard a bang noise. I don't know.
Saying to stay in. What are you talking about?
The cop was saying.
Are you
What's
having
that?
bad weather or something else going on? What are you talking? Bink, get a call in, Bink.
Can you call in just to talk to us
Come on,
from
Betty.
inside your house?
This is weird, Bink.
Oh, the hotel, Carolyn. The hotel.
Why is she at the hotel?
Oh,
What? By my house.
There's something going on at the hotel?
By
No,
your
now
house.
it's by my house.
Call
No,
in,
you said
Bink.
fire or something?
Now she's got us scared. And she's there.
Call in, Bink.
Poor love.
Carolyn, you're yawning.
I know. It's going to be time to go, but I want to see Bink if she calls in.
Oh, yeah, we gotta know what's going on with the
The cops say there's somebody running from them.
Oh.
What?
Someone's on the run.
Yikes.
We had that a few years ago, yeah.
A standoff
Lock
situation.
your doors, please lock your doors. What do you mean lock my doors?
You know what? If you want to call in because you are scared, you can.
You'll find it fine, Carolyn.
You don't
No.
have to, but if you're scared.
I just heard someone screaming on the news, and I thought, now it
Oh,
Now you're
sounded like
freaking out.
cops. It sounded like cops screaming.
That's scary. I'm gonna lock my door real quick. Hold on, I just gotta make sure.
yeah, there you go. You always do that every time you hear this stuff. You lock the door.
I'm gonna shut those too.
Hold on,
Like,
I'm gonna check my door over here now. Everybody's making me nervous.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh boy.
That's crazy.
It was locked up.
At least everybody locked their doors.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I always check mine before
I-
I come home. Even if Mike checks, I might check them too. Can't help myself.
I mean, I'm a light sleeper. The only thing with my pain, because I'm a chronic pain patient, I am a light sleeper. And the medicine for sleep they had put me on, it makes me not as much of a light sleeper.
Yeah.
And, you know, I get scared, I get nervous because, you know, if you're a heavy sleeper, you can't hear what's going on around you almost. And I just, you know what I mean? Having kids and people that I have to take care of,
Sure.
you know, it just, and the dogs bark, but they don't bark, you know, so it.
I wanted to show this. I'm working on this shell. These are these whatever shells, but I like them because they really become like little dishes. They become like a little dish, like a trinket dish. But I have to put the gold on it. But I put sparkly on the wings. It's a bee. See the bee? Flowers.
That's really,
Oh, yeah.
that's beautiful. I like the shimmer it has.
I thought about making one of those soap dish, but I don't have any waterproof stuff.
Oh yeah,
You
could
could get. Oh, what I use? Look at this. I got a whole bucket of it because I'm weird like that. But it's like boat shellac. You can use like
But there's a waterproof Mod Podge you could use that's dishwasher safe.
Really? Yeah, it's both boat.
And then there's an outdoor one that can stay out in the elements too.
Because I can use the shellac on my sewing machine.
It's Binkason.
Hi, Bank. What's going on?
So,
Hello.
I really love this. I just love the way the
Hey,
dishes
I
feel.
was trying to tell you guys, when I came home from bowling right now, there's a hotel down the way from my house, just right, like a couple backyards back. But when we left to go bowling, there was police all the way around it. We just went bowling, came home, and they have it tied off right now. And my husband said when I was gone, they were saying on the helicopter, stay inside, there's somebody on the loose. So here we come pulling in. And then right now when I came in the house, sat down in the room, I heard this, it wasn't a gun sound, but it was like an electrical sound, like
Like taser, probably a taser.
yeah, they're
That's
still, they have
crazy.
it held up, whatever they're doing. I don't know if they got the guy or not. I would go down there, but my husband would kill me.
Don't go down there, don't go down there.
That's crazy. Tara, she says that's so. My husband would kill me. Don't.
You
Yeah.
would.
Don't
Helen,
do
you
that.
still have sign up in the middle of your screen?
Do I still have what?
Just look on the live YouTube, see if you still got sign up.
See if you still got what?
I don't know.
No, computer. There's something in the middle of the
Oh, it's off now.
YouTube video.
It's off now. It's
Okay.
yeah.
That's the same hotel where I heard I thought someone was over behind the store on the other side. I thought somebody was beating this guy up, or even worse, it sounded like they were stabbing him.
Really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said so.
Remember?
I do.
Well, it turned out it wasn't from behind the store. They were at that hotel and they were on the third floor and they were talking to him, telling him he's gonna jump, and he jumped. And we heard him.
Kevin.
Oh, no.
We saw, you know that lady that you and I watched sometime, that Italian lady? She sold some sunglasses tonight, Kevin. 700 and what was it? $60?
It was
$760.
Yeah, it was insane for sunglasses, and they weren't even like name brand. They were just like old.
Just like a thing of
Bristol.
sunglasses in a $760, Kevin.
Why though? What was special about them? I need to know. I need to know what's special about them.
But if you want to catch deals, watch the other one that Kevin does. Kevin and I are both mods for her.
Ooh.
Ooh! There's some juicy gossip.
For who?
Ha ha ha. I wonder Is it the Italian lady?
Donatella?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we were watching. And she sold sunglasses for like $760.
Wait a minute, you and Kevin are mods? for
Everybody's
her?
a mod once you register. That's how she knows.
Everybody. That's why I laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carolyn's going to
so she knows.
Who are you being unfaithful with?
No, I know that. I know that lady. I like that lady. But she,
Can you tell me who she is?
the
Who
lady
you
that
are?
we watched, the lady that was selling the sunglasses.
But I didn't know her name or
We
anything.
were watching some guy sell stuff.
Yeah, we were watching that other guy sell stuff.
I'm confused.
We were watching the other guy, and then I said, "Oh wait, I'll show you this Italian lady."
That must be when I went and ate dinner and then came back.
Can someone message me in some way at some point the Italian lady's name so I can?
Yeah, we'll tell you when we get into Slack.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you were watching. She was the one that was selling the sunglasses.
There weren't okay. They weren't just sunglasses.
That guy who was selling sunglasses.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
a
We
lot.
switched, Sharon, and you must not have seen the switch.
It was a lot.
We
of
switched. We switched from the guy. We watched the guy do Halloween vintage and vintage Christmas, and then we switched over to her.
that. Right.
Oh,
We went, and they had. It was a lot of glasses.
And remember,
not
you
just
thought she had
sunglasses.
somebody thought she had a Boston accent, but she was
Yeah.
Italian. But I think she's originally from Massachusetts. She lives
well,
in.
I watched because she occasionally has fabric. I don't know if she's had fabric lately. Is Kevin
Yeah.
here?
Kevin
Yeah.
is here. Yeah, he said that lady gets a lot of nice reseller lots.
She
Well-
gets really nice stuff. Kevin,
Yeah,
has
it's
she
like-
had fabric lately?
I think
Kevin, but
know
you've
what?
got Kevin. There's a couple of people you've got to go in and network with us because we found some things that he was selling, and we have it, but we need to get those people over here because these people here don't understand the value of the one thing that Chris Ree has.
What?
That
And the value of.
pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin, can you go?
Some of the value of some of that stuff you got today too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the pie.
yeah.
With a P. It started with a P.
Mhm.
Let's just say that. Started with a P.
We need to
I
get
got
some
a
of those
copy
people
of
that
the
know.
closet, and I didn't see mine. I must have stuck it under the stairs.
Are you sure she picked it up? Did she get it? Did she get it with her? Did she
Sharon
Yeah,
likes
no,
to
she
buy.
got it.
Sharon's been
She
buying
got it.
fabric from that woman. Sharon's been
What,
keeping
what?
that quiet.
What did you say?
Who's bought
Fabric?
fabric? Sharon?
What?
You're buying fabric from someone?
From that lady.
Really?
I've tried. Did he
Okay.
say she's had fabric lately?
I don't know.
He just treated you to a pair of Tiffany sunglasses? Really, Leslie?
Who did?
Leslie's husband.
I want to know.
You know, Leslie lives in the UK, but she has a New York accent because she's from New York.
Oh, Leslie. That's
Lots
awesome.
and lots of fabric for cheap.
That's really good. Tiffany sunglasses. Those are
I
cute.
keep missing out because I get her too late or whatever.
Mm.
I should just make Kevin my proxy and let him buy it.
Yeah.
Looks
There you-
good. But
Okay, Sherry.
Good night,
Sweet dreams, Sherry. Have a good night, okay? Try to have a good night. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
every time you say Sherry M's here, I think you're talking to me. Or you say, hey, Sherry, and I look.
Oh, because you think I'm saying Sharon?
Well, that's your nickname, right?
I'm called Jerry everywhere, but like,
People call me Nikki. My name is Nikki. Like, that's really good.
People call you Danielle too, and
But Nicole or Danielle, anything. Hey, what's up?
hey,
Yeah,
honey, sweet thing.
it works.
oh, Jimmy's probably gonna have a concert on the 29th.
Oh, cool.
See, it feels
Oh,
so
awesome.
good for Mike to say my name. If he introduces me to people, especially if he says Sharon. I
Try to
don't
get
know
on
if
him.
going,
Try to see if he can come on time this time.
calling me there.
My husband calls me Nikki.
But it's funny because he'll say, this is my wife Sharon, and I'm like,
That's funny.
call me that. It just feels so weird to hear Sharon come out of it.
Every Sharon I've met was really cool. Everyone.
Powering on.
Every what?
What? What? It said powering on. That was. I said every Sharon I've ever met was really cool.
Oh, well, except for me, right? Did it stop with me?
No, of course not. Oh, it doesn't stop with you, Sharon. Jeez.
The Nicoles I've known have all been nice, and I've never known a really rotten Michael.
No, I know my middle name.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a beautiful name. I had an uncle named Michael.
it's my favorite name
Mm-hmm.
of all time. I named Michael my son when I was probably about 7 or 8. I said, if I have a boy, it's going to be Michael.
A beautiful name.
I never got tired of it, and then I married a Mike, which kind of threw a wrench in the works, but I thought, oh, we can make this work.
Well, I married.
Michael was Michael.
Yeah, I married a Philip Michael, so that's good enough.
Well, that's Mike's twin brother's name.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
For real.
Wow, like the same name?
My
Like with the
son's,
Philip part?
one of my sons is Michael too, Caddy.
Yes. Philip.
My
Mike's
name
brother
is
Philip.
Michael.
Yeah.
I've got a nickel.
That is so cool. I don't know. Plenty of.
It's his twin.
She said plenty of dodgy Steves about. I agree with it. There are a lot of dodgy Steves. Trust me, I know. I have personal experience. Yeah, Steves, yeah.
Many years ago, I would go to my mom's school sometimes just to see what she was up to, because she taught first grade. And she'd say, I have 3 Jasons in this room. Can you pick them out? And I'm like, that one, and that one. Yeah.
You knew.
Missed Jason. You could always pick the Jason.
Really?
They were the ones climbing, hanging from the chandelier.
But they used to tell me about the
crawling
name
down
Michael
the
too.
stairs.
Whenever they go, it's the name Michael. They should tell me that too about Michael.
Really? I don't think so.
They used to tell me-
Jason,
What
Josh.
did they tell you, Carolyn?
Like when he was a baby and he was climbing, or he'd climb out of the crib, or he'd do like something. They said, "Oh, it's the name Michael."
Oh, really?
That's what they always
No.
would.
Well, mine used to stand up, you know those horses you could ride with the springs? He used to stand up on it and ride, which made my sister insane, but I let him. I said, he'll learn gravity works.
Ah.
So,
You know what's so sweet? Captain. You know, she said something strange. Like, she said, you know what I found in my husband's wallet after he died? My
Oh yeah, yeah,
kindergarten-
yeah. Jimmy has a picture of me as a 4-year-old.
Oh my
and,
God, don't say that. My husband has a picture of me in his wallet when I was little.
I know.
Mike,
Well, why is that? What is that?
I don't know what Mike does
Ah,
too.
are you kidding or is this
No,
enough for
I'm
real?
not kidding. I'm not
Get
kidding.
barred.
Yeah. No, I'm
You-
not. No,
How-
I'm not.
What is that? That is. He has it in his wallet. It's been there for years.
Yeah, Mike's too, for years.
Years. Like for.
I want to say I wasn't real little. I might have been. high
Yeah.
school. But yeah.
Yeah, like I wasn't real. Like yeah.
We weren't married yet or anything.
No, I was like
13. It was before I married each other.
like 13 or anything. That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to call it a night tonight. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, if it's a bad, yucky weather day, I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but if it's yucky, we'll start the sale earlier. If it's not yucky, we'll start it later.
Yeah.
Carolyn or Nicole.
I can't say I can't because I have my appointment number. I have to go to my appointment on the 29th.
Oh, right.
So I can't be, I can show up a few things.
Text if it comes. starts early.
Wait, what are you talking about? Tomorrow's the 28th, Nicole.
Yeah, but my appointment, I can't stay up too late on the 29th.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it.
It's at 10.
Oh, okay.
You know. But I'm gonna show some things.
You've got a lot to show, so we'll have to start earlier. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Thank you to the moderators. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Prayers for all that need them. Bye, everybody. God bless. Stay good.
Don't forget to hit like, because I just forgot you need to do it. I forgot. So hit the like before you leave, please.
God, it's 4 o'clock.
I know. I was just